Pez, let me know when you're in the room. I don't know why people who I don't know is trying to call me. That's weird. I'm working right now. I'm not going to be taking phone calls from strangers. Pez, let me know when you're here, sweetheart. Kalani, if you can pin up Pez if you see her comment. I just need to know if you're here, hun. We're going to talk about your Aries daughter tarot. You don't need me. Aries daughter tarot. Come on, man. You don't need me. Pez, are you here, sweetheart? I want to do your reading if you're here. Sorry, guys. When I get that phone call, it messes up the algorithm. So it's going to be hard for me to post. So I've got to do part 1, what I did a minute ago, and then this will be part 2. Pez, are you here, sweetheart? Let me know. Kalani, can you pin up like something like Pez wave if you're in the room? Oh, God, I hope she's here. I am having technical difficulties downloading my lives on... Hi, hon. Thank God. You're back. I was calling out your name. Sorry. I had to get disconnect it and put it back up because if this successfully downloads on my YouTube channel, there's going to be like a delay to it with the talking. So, Pez... Yes, it looks like they're studying in your energy already. So the 3 of coins represents teamwork, collaboration, partnership, going back to school, brushing up on the current skill set that you have. So you want to know about education in 2026. It's going to create some financial abundance here in your energy. Learning, educating yourself is definitely in your energy. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you're very psychic, intuitive. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Pay attention to the signs and symbols and synchronicities because the High Priestess always represents the third eye. So you're able to see things without seeing it. You'll be able to pick up on things that other people don't pick up on. Like pick up on energies that other people don't pick up on. So make sure you're listening and trusting your intuition when it comes to studying and the people that you might be collaborating with at some point. The Fool card tells me that your energy is expanding. So around education, this also represents travel, relocation, a holiday, fresh hopes, new path, new adventures and new beginnings, new opportunities. I pick up on energies at ease. So that means you're a natural empath and you've got psychic abilities. In order to cultivate that, you should meditate. It will blow that wide open, those magic abilities that you have. That's how my energies blow up because I always meditate. If you're interested in getting a 13 card reading like I'm giving to Pez, this is what a 13 card reading looks like. It is the meteor shower that I just pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list and get you 10 cards. I'm not going to be on here for long, guys, because I've got clients that I've got to do later on. So just letting you know now, it is the meteor shower again right there. Travel, relocation, expansion, and a new beginning in your energy. You're about to make some wonga. So anytime you see the 9 of coins, this is about you being self-sufficient. This is about solo and luxury pleasures. This is about you having enough. This is you having enough money and finances and stability. And remember when I said, watch out for them butterflies? Look at that. Look at them butterflies right there. So watch out for the butterflies because it always represents like a rebirth and a transformation and a new beginning. So there is stability. There is money coming your way around business. Amazing. I see it. There is a younger masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover, could be a friend, somebody that you could be collaborating with depending on your current situation in terms of relationship. But this could be somebody that could come in and bring up a spark of creative energy around you. Wow. I've got 2 masculines that you might want to work with you at some point. Partnering up, collaboration, skill set, studying, education, people that you can meet around this energy. It will spark up inspiration. Isla, you're on my list. Isla, you're on my list. And then I've also got another man. Could you leave some men for the rest of us, please? So I've got 3 masculines around you. You're a woman that thinks like a man. There's going to be power and recognition in your energy. You need to be strategic and start making plans and start making moves. No more procrastinating from what I can see. Keep the ball rolling. You're a natural empath, like I said. So the Queen of Cups is loving, nurturing, kind, empathetic, understanding. She's very intuitive and she's always there for people that needs her. I am seeing that you have the ability again to tune in. I always say to everybody, and I have been saying this, younger daughter is Gemini, concerned, and LOL, I procrastinate all the time. No more, honey. You can't do that anymore. Energy is building up for you and in a good way. You cannot go into all the new plans that you're making for your future with the old you. You have to be the new you to go. I mean, fundamentally, we're all the same. But you have to remember that we are always ever evolving and growing. So you cannot go into something brand new with the old mindset. You have to evolve, right? I've got emotional fulfillment, contentment, blessings at home. This is the love and support that you felt has eluded you, emotional fulfillment. And oh my God, study. It's not even just about study. Ace of Coins is the hand of God giving you new opportunities, new beginnings, money, pay rise, promotion, and investment that's going to pay off. Oh my God. Your cards are fucking amazing. My rich card. Look at it. These are the highest money cards you will ever get. Ace of Coins is money, job, pay rise. 9, 10. 9 of coins and 10 of coins. Get a scratch card, a lottery ticket. You never know. You might have some luck there. 10 of coins represents rich, legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain, prosperity, leaving a legacy for your children and your grandchildren. Damn, girl. It's time to release negative energy. That's one of your guided messages, because negative energy can block your blessings. I've got clear audit. It says whispers, messages, and hearing. So pay attention to those intuitive abilities. And then you've got choose happiness. It says find a reason to feel good today. Go out to lunch with your friends, read a book, watch a movie, play sport, laugh, listen to music, and or dance in the kitchen. Do anything that makes you feel good. Focus on your positive aspects of your life. Choose happiness. Energy looks good for you. I am not in any sort of way worried about you when it comes to studying. You have somehow, on some intuitive, psychic, manifestive way, unlocked something that you needed to unlock. And now is the time to start making moves. And like I said to you, no more procrastinating. This is not the energy that you should be in. Where did procrastination ever get you? Nowhere. So the universe is telling you, stay true to yourself. Get out of your own way. Start doing things that you want to do. Stop preaching to your children and say, go out there, darling. The world is your oyster. And then you're not doing the same shit. You're being a hypocrite, right? So get on with it, Apez. Energy looks amazing for you, sweetheart. Hope that helps. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Pisces, all the star signs around you, because you might be meeting up with some people later on down the line. So if anyone is interested, I'm not going to be on here for long. If anyone is interested in getting an in-depth reading, it is the meteor shower like I just gave to Apez. It is the meteor shower. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you tap on that and your name comes up with the meteor shower, you'll get on my list and bypass everybody in the room. Patrice, I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient. I now include people who follow me and people who do not follow me. So please be patient, guys. Karen, energy on new business and success. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Karen need to know around business, success, business and success? What do you need to know? If you're not following me, you can ask me a question, but it's only one question on every live. Because people who are members and subscribers, they can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. I see success in your energy, and I see lots of money for business and success. However, in between the success and beginning it, it feels like you might be trapped in your ego, Stress, imprisonment, isolation, worrying when to do, when not to do, and fighting for what you want, remaining on top of your game, being your authentic self. There is a younger masculine around you in business. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Again, it could be a business partner, lover, colleague, friend, but he's not coming in yet. He's coming in later. Ultimately, business and success, that's a shitload of money there. Coins. Lots of money, stability, and security, Karen. All right, give me 1 second. Tanya, met someone new. Will it work out? Tanya, angels, guides, loved ones. And then Patrice, you're going to be next. You're next on my list. I've got 4 more spaces left. The only reason why I'm not going to be on here long is because I've got some clients that I've got to get to and I can't bypass. Met somebody new. Will it work out? I think this person's a lesson, Tanya. I think that this person's going to teach you something really important. I have got, this person could have in their chart, or you could have in your chart, Aries or Virgo energy. But I feel like, will it work out? I feel like this person's an important lesson. Why? I've got the Tower card. This is destruction, upheaval, the crumbling down of your world, not seeing something come in. It's like being tested on some level. I feel like you need to have healthy boundaries. If you see one red flag, Tanya, so if the vibration of this person that you're with, if 1% of you, just even a fingernail, feels like something is off, it's off. So listen to your intuition. I don't really see that you're going to be completely satisfied because this is a sad card. Sad, emotionally neglected, unfulfilled on some level. Patrice. Hi, honey. You're next on my list. I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Patrice. What does Patrice need to know, please? Hi, honey. Lanisha. All right. Lanisha, is it a general? Is it something specific? General covers all avenues unless you have a specific question that I can focus on. With my energy, with the cards. General, all right. Lanisha. I got Sagittarius, Virgo in your energy. I've got number 2 in your energy. So you might see 222 everywhere you go. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the second of a month where things will start to shift and change in your favor. If you haven't seen number 2 yet, you're going to start to see it. There's something about assets and the house. I don't know if you want to revamp your house. You want to rechange your house. These are the things that I'm picking up on. I'm also feeling as I'm connecting to you, keep your eyes on the prize. It's like be prepared to adapt and plan and like, be prepared to adapt all the plans that you have laid out. There's something about internal love. There's something about getting rid of resentment, anger, or what people have said. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. Stop looking at the watch. Stop procrastinating. Keep going. You have to find contentment in your everyday. There is so much success in your energy, but at the same time, when I'm connecting to you, it feels like, yes, my daughter is a moderator. It feels like there is some constraints, but there is blessings in and around your energy, Lanisha. And it could be the heart battling the mind, like going back and forth between the heart and the mind. But there's something about the material world, possessions, finances. If you're worrying about it, stop that. Credit score. There's something about a delay to the blessing. There's something about you having power, but then feeling distressed. There's a conflicting energy going back and forth about it. Honey, you need to find some sort of balance in your ego, in your soul, in your heart, your mind, because otherwise your internal world, which is going up and down and anxious, is going to seep out of your aura into your external world. And then you're going to end up creating shit that you don't want. That's called self-fulfilling prophecies. Now, if you're going to do self-fulfilling prophecies and you're in the energy of worrying about money, worrying about health, worrying about relationship, worrying about partnership, worrying about this, that, and the other, you're going to attract all of those to you. Like energy attracts like energy. I'm about to do an in-depth 13-card reading for Lanisha. If anyone is interested in getting a 13-card reading, I have pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the meteor shower that will get you on my list. Once you hit that button, the meteor shower will pop up on the screen with your name and you will get on my list. I've got 4 more spaces left and I'm not going to be on here for long, guys, because I do have a client, got some clients that I've got to read later on. All right, so here we go. Screen record your reading, Lanisha, if you can. Get another device and record the reading because I'm still trying to download 3 of my lives and there's technical difficulties there. All right, here we go. So those are the first things that I'm picking up on as I am now. Okay, good. So again, Sagittarius energy around you, Virgo. That could be sun, moon and rising sign. That could be important significance of people that you're going to end up meeting later on down the line. I always say star signs. And it could also be the month. It could represent the month as well. All right. I can see that you need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you, Lanisha. I don't care if what you have to walk away from is a person, a thought, a feeling, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. I don't give a shit what it is. Anything that is low vibrational, anything that you deem as negative, sad, or that has energy of sorrow attached to it, walk away. The 8 of Cups talks about moving on, abandoning, retreating, walking away. Again, I don't care if it's a person. I don't care if it's a situation. I don't care if your negative thoughts are running away with itself. You've got to get away from this energy. Move on. Do you know why? Because when the 8 of Cups, when this person is turning their back on something that they're currently in, it means they're looking for a new adventure. Yeah, new beginnings, new opportunities. You need to implement healthy boundaries. You might be attracting a whole bunch of soul-sucking critters and energy vampires. So when the 9 of Wands comes up, the 9 of Wands always represents like keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance, keep moving forward. But boundaries is important here. I don't know if you need a new car or you want a new car, but this Chariot represents a car. The Chariot also represents it's time to take action. No more procrastinating, sweetie. It's time to go on that new journey. You need to balance the yin. Shut up. She just bought one. I'm so good. There you go. Look at that. You just bought a new car, yeah? So balance. Get in your car, man, and be like, I'm going to go drive around. Yeah, like a rough rider. Like I think I am. I know I'm an old woman, but I still think I'm a rough rider. So I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, find balance and equilibrium. Good stuff are coming, honey, but healthy boundaries needs to be implemented, right? I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I've got the Lover's card. And the Lover's card, most importantly, is a choice. So you have a choice between 2 situations or 2 people. If you're currently in a relationship and it isn't going, okay, you got a husband. So this is you and your husband have been married together before in a past life. It could also represent, Lanisha, that in the past life that you were the man and your husband was the woman, and now you swapped roles because you didn't do so good the last time and now you're back together for a reason. But this represents a divine counterpart. Now, I will say this. The Lover's card is about if you're currently in a connection, husband or boyfriend, whatever it may be, to anyone I read for, and the Lover's comes up. The Lover's card represents that if something isn't going so well, there could be another opportunity around the corner. If the person isn't giving you the love and time and energy that you deserve as a couple and in a relationship, the universe will send somebody else to you. But if that's not the case and everything is going well, you are with your divine counterpart. You figure that out. Is it going well with me and my husband? Not so good? You know. You don't have to tell anybody in here, but you know. I also feel like you're going to be signing a contract. The Justice card talks about, this is my second marriage and he's awesome, amazing, divine counterpart. You've known each other in a past life. I will say this as well. The Justice card talks about good karma. So you've done something true and something just, and now the universe wants to reward you. This is like a reward for you. The Justice card represents cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out, the balancing of the karmic scales, the signing of the contract. It could be a new house, a new car, a new home, all of the above. So we've got the new car, tick. Maybe it's another house or another job. We'll see what's going to happen. Let me know. You need to move out of an energy frequency in your mind. It's like the 6 of Swords represents necessary changes. I want a home. You're going to get one. The 6 of Swords represents necessary changes, transformation, relocation, a move. So something is shifting already in your energy and you're making it happen. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, you're an empath. So unfortunately for you, you pick up on all the vibrations of everyone's bullshit. So be very mindful about who you choose to put your time and energy on, because you might attract energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. Learn to have healthy boundaries, right? Two of Coins talks about juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth, to stay or not to stay, to do or not to do, to say or not to say, equilibrium. But when the Two of Coins always comes up in somebody's reading, for me as a tarot reader since 16, I can see that you're either going to be juggling 2 jobs, or you might be juggling studying and a job at some point down the line. I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. He could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with at some point. And I've also got another man here. So you could meet them around study. You could meet them around business. You could meet them around work. And they will bring in some sort of good vibration to the business if you're doing one. And I also feel like you prayed, wished, asked, or manifested something. You prayed to God. You prayed to your angels and your guides and your loved ones. And I feel like you manifested something. And I'm seeing wish fulfillment around you. So the Star card is always representation of a renewed sense of hope, like clarity, miracles, new beginnings, and even like a level of fame or being in the spotlight to some degree, Lanisha. So your energy looks actually quite good. Just walk away from something that doesn't serve you, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone is one of your guided messages. And then I've got the self-sabotage card, sabotage. It says betrayal, disruption, crisis, which is why I said to you in the beginning of your reading, walk away from something, someone, or a situation, or a negative way of thinking, a self-defeating belief about yourself. Walk away from things that no longer serve you. Because sometimes the delay or the block to our blessings could be our ego, and we create an invisible boundary around our aura because we're too busy talking and thinking negative thoughts, emotions, and feelings, and then we co-create problems, isn't it? We do that. We do this all the time. I mean, think about it. The human brain always thinks about what? 1,000 things in a second. You got the past as your other guided message. It says, all your power is now. Guilt serves no purpose other than guidance. Let it go. Every time you think about the past, you make it the present. How does this benefit you? Is it positive or is it negative? If it feels bad, why go back? You will never get to where you want in life by looking back. Let go and stand in the now. That is your guided message, Lanisha. I hope that helps you in some way. So what did I say? I have Sagittarius with you. I said that I have Virgo with you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your energy. So that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light, sweetheart. Guys, record your reading. I'm having technical difficulties with TikTok downloading 3 of my lives already. So I highly recommend that you record your reading. Ivy, you're going to be next on my list. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading like I gave to Lanisha, it is the meteor shower that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list and that will get you 13 cards. It needs to pop up on the screen with your name. And once I see that, you'll get added onto my list. And I've got 4 more spaces left. I've got Ivy, I've got Aries' daughter, and Isla. All right, I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you, Ivy. Please be patient with me, sweetheart. Here we go. Phoenix, is Tom a lesson or a life partner? Cherry, you're on my list. I'm not going to be on here for long, guys. I've got a client later on, so I won't be on here for long. If you gift me too late, I'm going to have to do your reading the next day. 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 3 more spaces left. Is Tom a lesson or a life partner? Phoenix. Lesson, sweetheart. Lesson, 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 lesson. Life partner? Hell no. He's a lesson, lesson, lesson. As a lesson, he's coming in. Cutthroat, brutally honest, stoic and cold. As a life partner, well, I don't really need to say much. I got the devil card out. Addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on you codependent on him, sexually bound. And then anchoring your reading with Tom, absolute sadness, unfulfilled, lonely. I don't like it. No, sorry, moving up and moving on. T, will I have a financial breakthrough in April? Honey, manifest the bitch out of that. You need to start saying mantras like, I don't chase money, I attract money. I say that all the time. I'm a magnet for love, money, health, and happiness. What I'm doing is I'm speaking the words out loud to the universe, and I'm speaking to my DNA cells. So my DNA cells and all the molecules in my body is going to align to the words that I speak. And then the universe, my angels, guides, God, and loved ones will hear what I'm trying to manifest and what I want to accomplish in this life. Mantras are really important, guys. They really work. T, will I have a major financial breakthrough in April? I got a yeah. I got opportunities around breakthroughs with you. The Lover's card is a choice. A divine counterpart and a soulmate are partnering up. Not everything is as it seems. The moon distorts the energy around you and you can't see everything clearly. You're stuck in a one way of seeing things. So it's like you can only see through your provisional. It's like, what is it called? You can see. What is that fucking word? Oh man, it's at the tip of my tongue. It's like you can't see the bigger picture. Peripheral vision. You can only see it one way. Don't look at it one way. The universe is huge and there's bigger things. Not everything is as it seems. And anchoring your reading, you've got a man with money that could help you in some sort of way. Okay, Ivy, hi, get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Ivy. What does Ivy need to know, please, in love and light? I've got Ivy, Aries daughter, Isla, Cherry. I've got 3 more spaces left. I'm about to do an in-depth reading for Ivy, and if anyone is interested in getting an in-depth reading like Ivy's getting, it is the meteor shower above the screen or in the gift box below. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards. You do not need to be a follower. You do not need to be a member, a subscriber. You do not need to gift me at all. And you don't need to sit there for ages tapping the screen. That's long. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. Copy and paste your question if I'm drawn to you. And my guides highlight your name. I will read for you. If you're not happy with your membership or your subscription, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. I always like to post up my live on my YouTube, but I'm having difficulties at the moment posting 3 of my lives up. This is why I say record your live. So Ivy, get another phone, screen record or record my voice just in case I'm not able to download this live on my YouTube. My grandma V or cousin Andrew have a message for you. The first thing that I see, I've got Capricorn, Aries and Gemini in your energy. I feel like there's like a bittersweet energy with you. So they're telling me that there's a new project for you. I don't know if this new project is here at the time, in this moment. The energy that I feel, because I need to tune into one. You're giving me 2 energies, and that would mean I have to raise my vibration so high up there. There's something about you being afraid of the unknown. There's something about you being a mystic, yeah? The star signs around you are Pisces, Aries and Capricorn, what I can see at the moment. What I'm hearing from your loved ones is that you've got some sort of a new beginning. I feel like you suffer in silence to some degree. You don't ever want to burden anybody with your problems. Like you have this unspoken desire, or you feel like you had dreams and then your dreams are so far-fetched. That's so sad if you think that way. It's time to make a decision. It's time for you to make a decision, and it's time for you to choose the now. You need to stop living in the past and stop trying to figure out the future when you're supposed to be here in the present. You're very sensitive to other people, so you have to try to avoid, from what I can hear from both of them, is that you're very sensitive, so you have to try and avoid confrontation. You are a mystic is what your grandmother just said to me. She keeps showing me feathers, flowers, and fishes. I've no idea what that means. Just got to tell you what that means. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're a healer, you're an empath. You got magic in your blood. It's a part of your bloodline. And I keep feeling with your cousin. Is it the cousin? Was it the cousin? I can't remember what you said. I have to go up. The other person that you've asked about, Andrew, I find Andrew at an ocean. For me, he's in, oh, that's probably where the fish is coming from. I don't know if this is an ocean, a lake, or a river, or this is something that you need to go to with him. So anytime you go to like a beach, or you go to a lake or a river, or you're near a pond or the water, it's like your cousin will walk with you. There's something about water energy here. And you guys, loved ones for Ivy, what does Ivy need to know? Pay attention to the shooting star. There's something about new beginnings in your energy. There's a watch. I don't know why I'm looking at a watch or a clock. It's like, are you waiting for something? I feel like there's going to be unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Need to know. Don't be afraid of the unknown. You think too much, yeah? You think too much. 5 of Swords. Over-analyzing, overthinking things, conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalries. You think too much. And that's probably why you need to go by the ocean, the lake, or the river. There's something about a new project. I'm seeing tulips. Haha, yes, Libra, Sun, Virgo rising. There's healing being done underneath the surface of things. You're a Libra, you're like my mum. So Libras, you're the scales. So if you do not find balance and you're not outside because you're an air sign, you're going to find imbalance in your energy. You're going to be always over-analyzing, always thinking things. There's something about beauty because you're governed by Venus. So people are going to be drawn to you. You're always trying to help the underdog, but to what extent? Like you're the one that's going to end up draining and hurting yourself. You got to cut out negative ways of thinking. There is balance and healing being done underneath the surface of things. You got Archangel Raphael. Yes, that's so me. You know shit. I know Libras. My mother's a Libra. So air signs need to be in Mother Nature all the time. You're an air sign. Air is continuously flowing. This represents balance, harmony, moderation, and filling up your own cup. You're an old soul. So you've already done this rodeo here on earth before. So you might see people that you don't recognize and that you don't know, but there's a familiarity to them because you've known them from a past life. Here is the Libra, Queen of Swords. She is the over-analytical one. She overthink things all the time. She can be cutthroat and brutally honest. And sometimes she says things and you say to yourself, did I just say these words? Why did I say that? I could have said it a better way. It's like the Queen of Swords needs to cut out all the bullshit that doesn't serve her anymore. Over-analyzing and overthinking things ain't going to do nothing for you. And then you've got this card. Time to go inwards, Libra. So the Hermit is going within, soul searching, going in for that truth, going in for the truth, the quest for truth and clarity. You're on the right path. The light of your soul will guide you. Nobody needs me. Get out of your ego, get into your heart space. Your heart space will lead you in the right direction. Unload all your heavy burdens that you're holding on to. What is the point? You carry everybody else's heavy burdens as well as your own. The 10 of Wands is always about feeling exhausted and feeling tired. You know why? Because you pick up the vibrations of everybody else's shit. And you need to learn to cleanse that out of your energy. I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not you, yep, I hear you. I've got a younger masculine around you. So love her from the distance. You know, you can love a parent from a distance if they're energy vampires. You can still love them from a distance. There's a younger masculine around you. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I feel like you're somebody that could have a business if you wanted to, because you're not only coming out as the Queen of Swords who needs to cut out some bullshit and say what you mean and mean what you say, but the Queen of Coins also indicates that you could have your own job, your own business, self-sufficient, financial gain, prosperity, solo and luxury pleasures in your energy. You know, the Queen of Coins is domestically skilled queen. She can do anything she puts her mind to. Even if everything feels rough at the minute, things are going to be moving out of rough waters into smoother waters, Ivy. And I know maybe you can't see that right now, but it's going to get better. Ace of Wands, the hand of God giving you creative projects, new beginnings, new opportunities around work, emotional commitment, relationship, intimacy, and get a scratch card or a lottery ticket, because waiting for you at the end of all of this drama is absolute abundance. Scratch card, lottery ticket, look at that. 10 of Coins, solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain, prosperity. Anchoring your reading, I've got another man around you. So lovers or friends, people that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. If they ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point, yes? Your guided message is your hard work is paying off. I did say I see Capricorn, Aries, Pisces in your energy. You got work here, which means that you are supported. You got career, effort and employment, and that goes hand in hand with the Queen of Coins. And then you've got setbacks. The setback card says setbacks, stumbling blocks and blockages are at times sent to help us. Ask the universe to clear a pathway, removing people or situations that are holding you back. If you don't ask, you don't get. I always say that. So I've got Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Pisces. I already said that. So I hope that helps you in some way, Ivy. Solo, you're on my list. I've got 2 more spaces left. Solo, you're on my list. You're so welcome, honey. Your loved ones are always around you. All you have to do is ask them for simple signs. Don't say I need a partridge and a pear tree, 3 turtle doves, 3 French hens, and a partridge and a pear tree. Keep it simple, yeah? So ask for like feathers. Like one of my clients was saying to me that she was at an aquarium. She was at an aquarium. And then she was saying how I was asking for a feather in the most strangest of places. And then she kind of like, the story goes, there was like a feather in the fish tank, in the aquarium. I mean, what the fuck? Ask and you shall receive. Aries daughter, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient with me. Donna. What does my guides have to say? I'm confused and kind. Okay. So you're trapped in your ego and kind of stuck. You're only as stuck as your mind thinks you are. Okay. So you're not even trying to give an opening or a chance for yourself. You have solidified to yourself and your DNA and to the universe and to the angels and the guides and the loved ones. And what did you call? You called in the spirit of confusion and the spirit of stuck energy. So when you say, I'm confused, there's confusion here. The soul, every energy, every word is attached to a soul. So if you're walking around and you're saying, there's confusion here. Confusion is going to go, yep, that's my name. I'm going to sit by you because you called me in. Giving you more things to be confused about. Not to mention, not only did you call the spirit of confusion, you've also called the spirit of being stuck. So now the spirit of being stuck, when you go stuck, that spirit goes, yes, that's me. Hi, I'm going to sit with you. I'm going to be with you because you called me in. So you've got those 2 spirits sitting in your energy field. What are you going to do about it? Why don't you rebuke those words and go, you know what? I rebuke those words. I'm going to call abundance. I'm going to call in blessings. I'm going to call in health. I'm calling in all the angels and my guides and my ancestors. And you're going to give me insight. And you're going to give me insight through signs and symbols and, signs, symbols, sounds, synchronicities. So get unstuck. You're only stuck because you called it in. You're only confused because you called it in. Stop talking if you have nothing good to say. Better say nothing. Did you know that thoughts create things as well? What do your guides need you to know? Emotional confusion, so many opportunities coming your way, commitment issues, but then one door is going to close and another door is going to open. Your guides are telling you to be quiet and take a leap of faith in order for you to move on, because the Fool card is new adventures, new path, clean slate, new beginnings, travel and relocation, a holiday. Do I see anything immediately that I have to be worried about? Yes and no, because of you. You have manifested and co-created stuck, and you have manifested and co-created, what did you say? Stuck and confusion. Get out of your own way. You're not any of those things. I rebuke that. Do you understand me, Mississippi Donna? Do you understand what I'm saying? Get out of your own way. That's what your guides want you to do. Just say, no, I'm not stuck. No, I'm not confused. I'm going to receive insight from divine. That's what you say out loud. Demand it. Ask for it. You are supposed to. It is our birthright to be blessed. That's how much God loves us. And you don't have to believe in God. It's okay. God believes in you. Dominique, will my career life be okay within the next few months? Yes, I do, but sometimes it's hard, but I will. Now you've just called another spirit in. Hard. So spirit hard is going to come in and go, yep, that's me. That's me. So you've called in the spirit of hard, you've called in the spirit of stuck, and you've called in the spirit of, what was the other one that you said? Stuck and confused. Enough with these words. Enough with these words, please. Will my career life be okay within the next few months? I don't think it's going to be okay. It's going to be fucking fabulous. There are 78 cards in the deck. This is the best card in the deck. It out-trumps every single card. The Sun is about vitality, material abundance, happiness, joyous outcomes, success, victory, children, grandchildren. Honey, I'm going to shut up. Mississippi Donna, honey, don't say a word. Because you're calling in these spirits. When you say, I'm calling in abundance, abundance is going to go, hi, that's me. I'm going to stay with you because you just called me in. I'm going to call in absolute abundance and health. Oh, that's me. So health comes in and abundance comes in. I'm going to call in prosperity. Oh, prosperity, how are you? Come into my energy flow. That's how you manifest people. So your energy looks absolutely amazing, sweetheart. Dominique, absolutely good. You're a woman that thinks like a man with this card. The Emperor is about power, leadership. You are born to be a leader. There's travel, speed, necessary changes around you. Children, grandchildren, depending on your age. It looks too good, sweetie. You don't worry about that. And now I've just said that to you. This is what you do next. I receive this. And then don't change the energy field. Don't change the narrative. Keep going. All right. Aries daughter, get over here. I've got 2 more spaces. I'm not going to be on here long, guys. I've got 2 more spaces. In fact, let me round it off to 10 because 9 is like, completion. I've got 3 more spaces. If anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading like I just gave to Ivy, it is the meteor shower that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. Please screen record your reading, guys. Tiger Lily, you're on my list. Tiger Lily, you're on my list. Screen record your reading. Voice record your reading, because I'm having technical difficulties downloading 3 of my lives. It's a pain in the ass, but I can't do anything about it. I'm going to still keep trying until I can't try no more, until basically it fades. Okay. Because once I've been trying for 30 days to download the live, it will all of a sudden automatically disappear. So it's not 30 days yet, but I'm going to keep trying. Aries daughter, get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Aries daughter. What does Aries daughter need to know, please? In love and light. I'm going to do a general reading for you, Aries daughter, until I can see your question. Victoria. All right, honey. I bet you've been doing your readings on this and you just can't figure it out. I can never read for myself, ever. Because my ego gets in the way. And if I say, oh, this person, the cards are going, yeah, this person don't want you. But in my mind, I'm going, yes, he does. That's why I can't read for myself. Amir's energy towards you will it be reconciled? So you want to know if you guys are going to reconcile. That is the question, right? All right, here we go. Let me just pull out your oracle cards first. The first thing that I'm feeling without the tarot cards is separation and disconnected. Separation, disconnected. There's something about challenges. I got challenges. I feel like I'm seeing the runner and chaser dynamic. I don't know who's chasing. And I don't mean that you're chasing him down the street going, love me, be with me, I'm fabulous. It could just represent that somebody is energetically trying to chase somebody, and then it's like the runner and chaser dynamic. So in a connection, there's always a runner and a chaser. Do not chase this energy, because I feel some sort of toxicity here. I don't know whether you've been in a relationship or a connection before, and if you haven't, I'm basically giving you a warning. Okay, I already don't like the energy. I've got Cancerian, Taurus energy around you. There's something about you needing to do some self-healing, introspection, meditation, something about you building up. There's toxic. I just saw a red X around this person, Amri's energy. I got a red X. That means, walk away. I don't like it, honey. I don't like it. I don't know what the hell you're trying to call in here, but I don't like it. But once again, I can't tell you what to do. You have free will. Toxic ties, toxic relationship, toxic person. Again, I've got Taurus. I have got Cancerian energy here. You need to spend time with family, helping others, trying to avoid situations that drain your emotions. Archangel Michael is here, and he will help you with the situation, give you the strength and the power to move forward. I also feel like you're very sensitive, so you're like a natural empath. So you already know what you need to do in this situation. I don't even know why you're asking me. What did I say to you in the beginning? So if you've been pulling out the cards for you and Amri, and the cards are saying to you, yeah, no, and you're ignoring it, because there's a lot of tension in this energy. Sound the alarm is what I just heard. Struggling, hurt. You want a reconciliation and the energy feels shit. Sorry. I'm not saying that Amri is evil and untowards. I'm just saying that he's not good for you. Is there a reconciliation between Amri and Victoria? I don't like him. Oh my God. Oh my God. He is very he could be very charming, great in bed, Big Willie, whatever the fuck it is. This man wants control and power, is slow to movement, and will move on his terms, not on yours. What are you doing? I don't like it. And you want to know if there's reconciliation? Yeah, because you're going to make it so. So even after I've given you a warning, like I did the last person that was on here, and then she was like, is this person good for me? I told her 4 years ago, this person ain't good for you. And then what happens? This person breaks her heart. Again. I can't tell you guys what to do. I'm just the messenger. You got to do whatever you got to do. It's your life. It's your business. It's whatever you want it to be. You do it. Yes, there's a reconciliation. Does this make sense to you? Vic, does this make sense to you? Because I don't like it. I bet you've been pulling out cards and it's been telling you the same blood clot thing. He's controlling. He wants to control the narrative. You have to abide by this. And if you haven't seen the full of him, the narcissistic energy about him, I'm telling you, and he is so charming. Oh my God. He is so charming, man. I'm telling you. Who else is he charming, yo? My card says the similar. So then you are reading correct and you are doing the right thing. Why are we asking about this person, man? Moving forward. Hello. Moving on and moving up. Moving up. Alani, can you text Karima and tell her that I'm working? You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to do any of these things to get a reading. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. All right. If I'm about to do a 13 card reading now for Vic, if you're interested in getting a 13 card reading, I've got 3 more spaces left. No, sorry, 2 more spaces left. It is the meteor shower there. Once you hit that button and the meteor shower pops up on the screen with your name, you'll get on my list automatically, and I will do your 13 card reading. Please, Vic, record your reading if you can. Voice record, screen record, because I am having technical difficulties. So Tina, you're on my list. Sherry, you're number 6. So the people that gifted before you, Sherry, is Ayla. So I've got Ayla and then you. All right, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Vic need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? This person gives you anxiety. You go up and down, back and forth, conflict, challenges, rivalries. It doesn't even feel like there's only just energy problems between you and this person. It feels like, did you read me? No, Tiger Lily, you're nowhere near. Tiger Lily, you're number 8. You're the 8th person that gifted me. I still have to read these people before you. I will scream out your name, guys, when it's your turn. Be patient with me. This person gives you, don't apologize. This person is going to, I'm going to say it, really simplify it, mindfuck. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Vic, this person's going to mindfuck you on so many levels. They will make you feel a certain type of way. And you're like, oh my God, it's going to get good. And then all of a sudden it's like they're good at talking, but they're not very good at doing the walking. This person, I don't like the energy. I don't think there should be a reconciliation. I think it's a load of crap. I don't like it. Something doesn't feel right. In fact, it feels heavily burdensome here. I feel like you, Victoria, it's Victoria, right, Vic? I feel like you're the one that has the love and the emotions that will seep into this relationship. You're the one that cares more than this person could ever care. Not just about you, but with everyone else. You need to cut this person out on some level. And by the way, there is another woman. This person is a fucking player. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened between the both of you that, you know, that you're asking and wondering about reconciliation. But who the hell are these bitches? Now, let me just say something. On a positive note, all of these women are you. You are emotionally connected, psychic and intuitive. You could have your own business if you wanted to, grounded, self-sufficient, domestically skilled, and you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Now, aside from all of these queens being you, who the hell are these bitches? It's like, on a side note, it's like there's all these people around this guy that you're talking about, and you really need to do some deep diving and some serious soul searching. Spending some time on your own, going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity, seeing the light. You already know clearly what the answers to this question is about this guy. You need to move on. This guy is like, look at me, I'm fabulous, I'm in control, and all the women need to love and respect me. That's the energy around him. And if he hasn't shown this section or this part of who he is to you, at some point he's gonna. And I'm sorry, I don't like it. I don't like it. This is a singles card. Self-sufficient, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures. You need to focus on your money. Lorraine, you've closed my list. Lorraine, you've just closed off my list. My list is now closed. You, honey, you know better. I don't know. I'm like really annoyed. You know better. You know better. So all I'm going to say to you is, stop it. Stop talking about him right now. There is another soulmate coming your way. This is a wedding celebration, homecoming, family reunion. There is a soulmate in your energy, and it ain't the person that you're talking about. This man could be older than you or embody the energy of an old soul. You don't even have one masculine energy. You've actually got two coming your way. And one of them is going to be a divine counterpart. Somebody that you could meet around work, somebody that you could meet around study or education. You have a divine counterpart in your energy, but it seems like you've got another masculine. So you're going to have to kiss a couple of frogs before you get to your prince, before you get to your person. You will get married. There's going to be stability. You need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. Traditions. The Hierophant represents traditions. Balancing with the higher self. You have a lot of good energy around you, but it just feels like this person could create delays in English to your blessings and the things that you're trying to manifest into your life. This is the time for self-care, introspection, meditation. You need to spend some time on your Jack Jones. You can't be with anyone right now because you're very sensitive to energy. Look at that. Self-empowerment, belief, confidence, liberated. That's where you need to be. And then I've also got a personal issue is going to reach resolution. And then I've got new pathway. So the new pathway says new opportunities can present themselves in many ways at any time. You may have recently asked for help. If you are unsure of what to do, surrender to the universe, ask for help. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith and be yourself. So, hun, we need to love and light his ass and send him on his merry way. This is not your person. Bye, boy, bye. Love and light to you. All the star signs are in your energy because there could be people, important people that you could be collaborating with around business or in the school energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Ayla. I've got Ayla, Cherry, R Solo, Tiger, Tina, and Lorraine. I am not going to be on here for long because I do have a client. That's why I'm going as quickly as I can. All right, here we go. So before I do you, Ayla, that sounds so nasty. I'm going to do two first. Okay. Elaine, how it's going to be at my work when I come back tomorrow. Job energy. Job energy, Elaine. Job energy, Elaine. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. I will try and post this up on my YouTube channel, but I'm having technical difficulties downloading 3 of my lives that I did on TikTok. This is why I say when you get an in-depth reading, guys, record my voice or screen record it. I don't see any problems. You might be unsatisfied though. You might go back to work and go in there and you might be excited about it. But then when you get there, you're going to be like, oh man, I wish I was still off. I think it's you. You might be like creating worries or fears because this talks about conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry. I feel like there's a part of you that needs to get your mojo back when it comes to work. But honey, aside from work, get a lottery ticket or a scratch card because look at this. Get a scratch card lottery ticket because this is like millions. This is about solo and luxury pleasures, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity. I don't think there's anything to worry about in terms of the work. I don't see why you have to worry about that. It looks fine to me. So don't worry about it. Tal, will I relocate to Melbourne this year? I'm coming with you, man. I'm coming with you. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Not yet. I don't think it will be this year. It's stuck. The hangman is stuck. You need to look at your situation from another perspective. I don't think it will be this year. Now, I'm not saying that it's never going to happen. I am seeing that obviously you can move to Melbourne at some point, but is it going to be this year? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's like you've got it's like, what is this? It's like There will be a move, but you need to change your perspective. And I feel like the reason why the move is delayed is because of the money. There's money that you're supposed to be waiting for at some point. Do not pay for readings, guys. Sonia, guys, do not pay for readings. Not even quickly, because sometimes it will disappear quickly and then I might not see it. Sorry, Isla. Let me just do Sonia quickly. You've prayed, wished and asked for something and the universe has heard your call. Make sure that you're praying, manifesting and asking for something and you're in alignment with it. Because again, you have wish fulfillment around you. There's going to be a new opportunity around work, money, pay rise, promotion or an investment. But the card is upside down, so it will come in later on. You need to stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. Isla. So I've got Isla, Cherry, R Solo, Tiger, Tina and Lorraine. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. If you're not happy with your membership or your subscription, don't follow me and I'll still read for you anyway. Isla, is it a general reading or is it something specific? Are you asking about Dan? Oh, Dan and love? Are you asking about Dan and love? Okay. All right, you are Dan. And you want to know about Layla. Are you currently, I just need a yes or a no. Don't give me any information. Otherwise, what's the point of getting a reading? Are you currently in the connection now? Are you with her? Are you with Lila? Or are you not? Together or separated? You are together. Okay. The first thing that I feel like I have to say to you before I get into your reading is I see a pregnancy. I don't know if you have children, want children, but there is something about pregnancy here. So if you guys are doing the dirty and you're not hooding up and you're not, protecting yourselves, there is going to be a child born into the energy. If not now, later on at some point. I am seeing a lot of passion between the both of you. I am seeing that there's a lot of other things getting intertwined in the energy between the both of you. You need to spend some time in contemplation and spending some time on your own, Dan, so you can understand yourself around other people. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there is going to be an opening for you, some sort of knowledge gained. There's some sort of a transformation around you. And I'm seeing like happy times. I keep seeing a boy. It might be adoption. I don't know. But I'm seeing self-awareness, life force energy around you, getting rid of any ego, expanding the energy. I feel like heartache and heartbreak. I keep hearing father energy. I feel like you and your loved ones are safe. I feel like you need to speak what you need to speak. I feel like there might be something that you're holding back and you're not letting it out. You're not speaking something that you need to let out. And guys, loved ones, stay away from gossip and noise and chit chatter. Dan and Leela. Dan and Leela. Dan and Leela. Dan and Leela. What does Dan need to know? Dan and Leela. I don't know what's going on between the both of you, but I got the walk away card here on the table. I don't know if somebody's, oh God. I don't know who's insecure in this relationship, but somebody's insecurity is going to end up creating a problem. I don't know, Dan, if it's you or if it's Leela, but somebody's got some sort of insecurity, and frankly, it's a little bit palpable. It's palpable. I said all of those things that I said in the beginning because that's what I felt. Pregnancy, fertility, abundant energy. I do see that with you. But I also feel like there's a bit of a disconnect. So somebody in the relationship has some sort of insecurity. I've got the walk away card. If something doesn't feel right, you might need to take a step back for a second to look at your situation from another point of view or another perspective. This could be you and or your person feeling this way. But the 8 of Cups is moving on, abandoning, retreat, letting go. Or it could be abandon, retreat, move on and walk away from the lack mindset. Maybe I'm not enough for you. Maybe you're not enough for me. Maybe we don't have enough money. I've got issues. You've got issues. And we're going to have bigger issues together. There is some sort of lack mindset, energy and insecurity attached to this connection when it could actually be very abundant. As long as you and or your person get rid of any insecurities that you're holding in and that you're not letting go of. Because somebody in the relationship, you and or your person, is feeling left out in the cold. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, I mean, it's like you're going back and forth about something, trying to multitask, make a decision, trying to make a change. Should I stay? Should I go? To say or not to say? What do we do? The need to find balance and equilibrium in the relationship. It might be that you and or your person is juggling so many things, and then there's a disconnect because of it. Juggling study and school, or other people getting involved in your relationship possibly. I also feel like with the 4 of Cups, somebody has insecurities. So with the 4 of Coins, the 4 of Coins is, I want that long-term sense of security, but I'm afraid that everything can change and nothing can change. This is the energy that's coming out at the minute. So for me, the feeling about this relationship is it could go amazing, but at the minute it seems to be like something has to move because there's something there's a standstill. The Ace of Cups talks about babies. Like I said, babies, a higher form of commitment, emotional contentment, fulfillment. The hand of God is giving you a new beginning. However you choose to receive that is up to you. You can't receive a new beginning with old insecurities. It just doesn't work out. So you need to find balance and equilibrium. You need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And you need to start taking action on something that you need to take action on and stop procrastinating. I am feeling like you've got healing energy. And on some level, both of you have come together in this lifetime so you can heal each other. Sometimes people come together to learn about healthy boundaries. Sometimes people come together because they need to learn about compassion and love and kindness and patience. And sometimes people come into each other's life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. The High Priestess indicates that you're very intuitive. So you need to make sure you listen to your intuition. Whatever your gut is saying, it's correct. Whatever your ego is saying, that's the one that's going to plant seeds of doubt and worry within your relationship or your connection. I am seeing, like I said, this could be like happy, emotionally fulfilling, like the happy home, being together, buying a home together. But there's all of this other shit in between that needs to get fixed or that needs to be balanced out. This is the energy around you. I've got the Ace of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords represents the need. Look at this. You got new beginnings all over your reading. There are 4 aces in the deck and you got 2 out of 4. Mental clarity, new challenges, new beginnings, new opportunities, marriage, a higher form of commitment. So let me just keep it specific. Let me just say it keep it simple. If you're not happy in this relationship, what are you doing in it? If you are both willing to work at this connection and it can level up, which is what I can see, then you got to let go of the old story, and you can't talk about what had gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, and not bring up anything that happened in the past. You can have a new beginning if you wanted to, but you have to make sure that you are going into the new beginning without the old bullshit. If you want it to be good, it can be great. If you don't get rid of the insecurities and you feel disconnected right now from Layla, Dan, then you got to reevaluate this relationship. Now, in saying all of these good energies that I see here, I've got the 7 of Swords, which is the worst card in the deck. It's worse than the Devil card. So the Devil card, the 7 She says she doesn't love me or care, but she continues to I don't like that. I don't like it. Bye. I don't like it. Cheating, lies, deception, and betrayal. She's love bombing you, sweetheart. What she's doing, love and light to her. Bye. She is so she's like dangling the pussy. Yeah. She's dangling the vagina right there. Just so she knows that she can have you when she wants you. She just needs to know that if anything shit hits the fan, she got a nice cushion to fuck that. Sorry. And this is lies and betrayal and deceit. If she doesn't love you anymore, bye. I'm going to find somebody who does love me then. Bye, bye. Love and light to you. Keep your love to yourself. She says she doesn't love you, but she continues to contact me. Who the fuck does she, who the fuck does she think you are to her? What? She can dangle her little... I don't fucking think so. Love and light to her. She clearly needs it. Sending her on her way. You are good enough. It's one of your guided messages. Don't dive into creativity, music and expression. And then you got stagnant waters. It says, sometimes without realizing it, the grass can grow around our feet and you get stuck in a rut. Don't let life and opportunities pass you by. Every day is a gift for you to make a difference. You need to reevaluate this relationship. This whole reading is like up and down, back and forth. And then look what you just said. Before you even told me that, I said to you, it feels like it could go great, but then it feels like it's separated or disconnected. No wonder your first card is walk away and your last card is to new beginnings. And then anchoring your reading is she's a deceit, lie, a betrayer. She could hurt you. She's messing around with your emotions. No one can fuck around with your emotions unless you give them power to do so. Hope that helps you in some way. I think you should love and light her ass and sending her on her merry way. I am seeing Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. I'm seeing Pisces. I'm seeing Leo in your energy. I also feel that there could be somebody else in her energy field, but she needs to make sure that she's got you there as a cushion. I don't know what you're going to do. Can't tell you what to do. Do what you got to do, honey, but I don't like it. Hope that helps you in some way. Cherry. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. I don't like it, man. Oh, I don't like that. If somebody is saying to me, I don't love you anymore, and then they're texting me and calling me, I'll be like, the fuck are you calling me for? Why are you telling me you don't love me and you don't want to be with me? What are you doing? Like, you're just dangling bacon in front of my face and then you're just like taking it back. Fuck that. No, sorry. I love you, but I love me more, because when I die, I ain't taking you with me. I'm taking me with me. Fuck that. I ain't wasting time on people who doesn't do you know, Dan, that time is no one's friend. So you can waste all your 20 years loving and waiting for this person to realize how fabulous and amazing you are, or you could be like, okay, no, boy, bye, moving on. All right, here we go. Will everything be okay with my sister and my nephew's situation? Gabriella. Will everything be okay with sister and nephew? Angels and guides and loved ones. Will everything be okay? Will it? Will it to be okay? Manifest and co-create it. Everything is going to be fine. This is about childlike nostalgia, unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your sister and her son's way. Watch what you say. Tell your sister to watch her mouth and tell her sister to watch what she says. Stop listening to other people's bullshit that may be thinking that everything is going to turn out wrong. It doesn't feel like I have to worry about your sister and her son. The Virgo, this is Hermit. Go within. Talk to God. Use the universe's energy to direct the energy on where you want to be, how you want it to end up. You cannot worry. You'll end up sending the energy of worry to your sister and your nephew, and then you're going to give them something to worry about. Send abundance. Send love. When you visualize them, see them in their home, see them comforted and protected, see them with financial stability. That's how you manifest. Don't know why people don't know that. Everyone always focuses on what they don't want instead of what they do want. It's weird. And then you wonder why it keeps happening. NS, is there new love coming in for you soon? Well, not really. You have new love eventually, but not anytime soon, because it seems to me like you have had some upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, and you seem to be lingering in the disconnect or separation or feeling unloved, grief, lonely. You linger in that energy. So how is love supposed to come your way when you think that you're going to be on your own, or you feel like you're never going to have someone, or I'm too old, or who's going to want me kind of energy? Shut up. Say positive things. Call in love. In order to call love, you have to attract love. You have to be love. Love is a magnetic force field, and so are you. So if you're saying you're going to be on your own, you've just called the soul or the spirit of loneliness to come and attach itself to you. So there is good news. There is love. There is passion and creative projects and energies in your energy, but it's not yet. It's like coming in later. Speak the right words. Say the right things. Cherry. I've got Cherry, our Solo, Tiger, Tina, and Lorraine. Angels, guides, loved ones. I'm not going to be on here for long, guys, because I have to do some clients. Okay, Cherry. What does Cherry need to know? Please, in love and light. I'm going to do a general reading for you, Cherry, until I can see your question. Sharon. My relationship and finances reading, please. Have no clue what will make me money. I can't tell you that. You have to give me you have to give me a job. So you can say, okay, Anna, should I be a bus driver or should I work in the zoo? And then I can tell you the energies around these things that you're asking about. Now, my question to you, Sharon, are you in a relationship or are you single? Just so I can feel the energy better. Are you in a relationship or are you single? I'm guessing you're in one because you're saying my relationship. But a lot of people say, can you tell me about my relationship, and they're single. So I just want to be sure if you're in a relationship. The first thing that I'm seeing without the tarot cards, I've got Scorpio energy around you. There's something about writing your thoughts on paper, having a diary or something like that is what I'm seeing. Diary, recording. There's something about nurturing yourself. There's something about defense. I don't know if I feel like I have to defend myself in the current situation that you're in. I feel like now is a really good time to focus on achieving personal goals. I also feel like there's something about healing that needs to be done underneath the surface of things, because I've got the planet Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. There's something about healing powers, growth, amending. I don't know if the person that you're with needs emotional, spiritual healing, and that will vibrate off of you. And that's why you guys are in each other's energy. But there's something about forgiveness. There's something about you being more sensitive. There's something about you absorbing pain and other people's pain. I feel like the energy might be a little bit hot and cold. And this could be like in general or in the connection. I also feel like you're trying to establish a family, security, lay down the foundation. And I just heard from my guides and loved ones connecting to your guides and loved ones saying make good choices. I don't know if you made some bad choices before. You get mixed signals and then you make a choice and then it's like it becomes a game. But it just feels like if the energy is feeling hot and cold, there's something about you needing to regenerate. Like regenerate. And this could be around like the whole thing. I did, LOL. Yes. So it just feels like all right, relationship. I'm going to do the first 5 cards about your relationship and the last 5 cards on your work life. You have got to ask me something. If you are like, Anna, should I become a beautician or a hairdresser? Then I can answer that. But I can't tell you what you're supposed to be doing in life. I know this, that every human being in the world, our main mission in the world is to create heaven here on earth. So basically trying to help those who are less fortunate than yourself. That's what every human being on earth's duty is. So when people go, what am I here to do? Maybe you're supposed to help the homeless man on the street. Give that person some food every day. Give them some love and hope. Hold the door open for an old person. Smile at the sad woman on the road. Help an elderly person across the street. Every good deed counts. All right, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Sherry need to know, please? Sharon, what does Sharon need to know, please? So the first 5 cards is going to be on your relationship. Either lashes or eyebrow. Either lashes. Why can't you do both of them together? They're both in the same region. Duh. You could do both of them. Why can't you do both of them? Lashes and eyes, hello, they're all in the same region. Go for both. Go for both, man. What? The world is your oyster. I say to my daughter, do everything before you die. That's what I say to my daughter. Don't do drugs. Do everything before you die. Yeah, smoke a bit of weed, that's fine. But what I was saying is like, yeah, do everything before you die. Time is not your friend. We're here, we're only here temporarily, because if you're lucky, you'll die when you're 99. And when you're 99 old and you've got no teeth in your head, you're going to be like, oh, I should have had more sex. Given more BJs. I should have gone out and had more fun. I should have gone partying. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. I should have done the bungee jumping. Like, do it before you die, man. Do everything before you die. Okay. Let's see what's going on in your relationship. I don't know about this. Right. You're coming out, okay, as the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is loving, nurturing, and natural support for everybody else. You're the person that I would call if I'm stuck at the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning and you need to get your ass in the car and come and collect me. That's your energy. That's so me. I would so do that. I could be like dying. And if one of my family member calls me and they're like, I'm stuck at the airport, come get me. And I'm like, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, you asshole. And then I've got no one else. Come get me. And then you'll get in your car and you go and fucking save the day, because that's what the Queen of Cups does. So you're coming out as a natural empath. So again, be mindful about who you hang around with or who you put your time and energy, because soul-sucking creators and energy vampires. So in terms of this relationship, depending on what the cards are coming out, it feels like you are the mature, loving character. Ah, shit. The current relationship you're in. Well, I've got the Queen of Cups and I got the Knight of Coins. So in your current relationship, you might be the one with all the feelings, and the person that you're currently with might be more practical than emotional. Slow to movement. You might be like, babes, we've been together for like 5 years. Let's get married. Yeah, but why can't we take our time? Why do we need a piece of paper? And you'll be like, you're fucking kidding me. I gave you fucking 5 years of my time and I want something more. So all I'm saying to you, Sharon, is this person is a bit slow to movement, could be a little bit stubborn or stuck in their ways, money orientated or work orientated. He's asked me to be patient. Yeah. What is patient? 5 years, 6 years, another 7 years? I'll give you my time and energy, and to what end? So it just feels like there is a queen dating a knight, and a queen needs a king. Sorry, just saying. And yes, he's money orientated. I don't know about this. I hope I'm wrong. But so far, it seems like you're confirming what I'm feeling. You're going to have the patience of Mother Teresa. Yeah? Because from what I can see, the 7 of Coins represents patience is a virtue, slow and steady, reap what you sow, rebuilding. It's like things could get better, sure, but I don't know. It's like, you see me, I'm 45 years old, yeah? Time is nobody's friend. And I ain't wasting my time on somebody that's fucking slow to movement when I know where I am. So when there is a queen, the queen is usually like on like emotional evolution number 8. And your person is probably like on evolution number 2. So what are you going to do? Lower your vibrations to meet them, or you're going to wait for them to raise their vibration to meet you? I personally ain't fucking raising or lowering my vibration for nobody. But you're going to have the patience of a saint if you're going to want to make this situation work. Ooh, I got the devil card. Sexual lust. Maybe there could be like an addiction, obsession, material abundance, greed, addiction, compulsion. I don't know. The devil card is not the worst card in the deck. It's 7 of Swords. Because the devil card, we can tell the devil to fuck off. We don't want this energy near me. I walk in God's white light. You're not welcome in this space. And you can get rid of toxic people and thoughts, emotions, and all of that stuff. We have the power to do so. I'm an Aquarius. He's a Cancerian. So Aquarius is air. So basically, it's the eagle having a relationship with a fish. Because if he's a Cancerian, he's a water sign. And then if you are an air sign, you're like an eagle. So what is the communication line between the eagle and the fish? So Cancerians are very feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Why is 7 of Swords the worst card in the deck? Because 7 of Swords is deceit, lies, betrayal, and shady energy. Basically, if God has given you free will, and with your free will, you're choosing to lie, to cheat, or to hurt somebody, that's fucking evil. But the devil card is like addiction, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent. We can cut these people out. We can cut out these emotions. So for me, as a tarot reader since I was 16 and I'm 45, the 7 of Swords has always come out for me like, nah, I'd rather have the devil card because I can tell that energy to piss off. 7 of Swords is somebody with their free will trying to fucking hurt you, and they know what they're doing and they know it's wrong, but they're doing it anyway. That's fucked. I don't like that. There is another man around you. I'm not going to lie. So I've got 2 men around you. I've got the current slow coach, slow to movement, and then I've got a king. So I am seeing another opportunity around you. So I don't know what you're going to do. Maybe stick around, see what happens. But there is another older masculine coming your way. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You need to get unstuck about your business. We're going into work now. You're stuck and stagnant, probably self-sacrificing your happiness to please everybody else. The need to look at your work life from another point of view. If you're not happy in what you're doing, or you're trying to make a decision between doing eyelashes and eyebrows, do both. Do both. I feel like right now, you need to open up your heart chakra. Expand the energy so it gets really big. So the universe will send you signs and symbols, synchronicities on what you're supposed to do for work. No one ever told me I was going to be a tarot reader. I thought if you had told me this at 19 years old, I'd have been like, piss off. That's never going to happen. It just happened to be so. 8 of Swords talks about you being in your head when it comes to your career. Self-imprisonment, restriction, isolating yourself, telling yourself, oh, I don't know. Should I do this? Should I do that? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And then conflict. Stop trying to do what feels good. Do what feels right. Get out of your head. Stop overthinking it about your career and start taking action on the things that you want to do. So remember when I said to you in the beginning, spend some time in nature, write your thoughts down. Those things are going to help you decide what you need to do. You're a high priestess, man. You already know what you should be doing. The only way you're going to hear the calling of your soul and what you're meant to be doing is when you go inwards. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. High Priestess represents the one who can see without seeing. Third eye opening. Meditate. Go within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. That's what that energy tells you about the High Priestess. So when you're like, should I do eyelashes or eyebrows? Do both of them. They're in the same region, for God's sake. Anchoring your reading. Good news, study, education. At some point, you might want to go back to school and you might be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do both of them. It's going to pay off. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Good news, message and offer coming your way. Continue to pray, yes, because prayers are like musical notes going all the way up into heaven. And your angels and your guides, your loved ones, God can hear your call. So prayers, thought, communion. Confidence is key to success. If you don't take a chance, what's the point of living? If you're not living then. And then I've got the forgiveness card with you. It says, Forgiveness often starts from within. How can we forgive others if we can't forgive ourselves? Understand mistakes are made. They help shape and evolve us. It's okay to forgive another and not allow them back into your life. Release the burden. Move forward with love. The answer to everything is love and forgiveness. I know that sounds so corny and it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. But it's the absolute truth. It's the absolute truth. Okay, our solo. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. I've got our solo, Tiger, and Tina and Lorraine. Here we go. Phoenix. Does the court case of my daughter turn out okay on the 23rd of April? You're creating worry energy, stress worry energy, anxiety worry around the court case. You need to stop doing that. Because as soon as I heard court case, I all of a sudden felt like my chest is hurting me, my lower back is hurting me, my shoulders are hurting me, my neck's hurting me. And this is because you are manifesting like stress, worries and fears. And then you're going to end up cultivating that energy and making it bigger. Angels and guides and loved ones, does the court... This is court. Justice. Look at that. Cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out, the balancing of the karmic scales, the signing of the important document. Archangel Gabriel is with you on this, with your daughter around the court case. I feel like it's fabulous. But obviously, it doesn't matter what I think or feel. You're the one that's going to manifest the problem, not me. But the energy looks good. If you can get rid, Phoenix, of your anxiety, your stresses and your worries, it will all turn out in your favor. Slow and steady wins the race. There could be money coming your way at some point. I don't know what avenue, but you got money in your energy. It feels real good. Sabrina, did I do the right thing when I blocked Michael last? Honey, when you block somebody's ass, for me, that's always the right thing to do. I mean, like when people piss me off, I block people, yeah? And when I say I block people, I mean, at one point, my daughter was messaging on my Facebook and she was like, Mum, did you block me? And I was like, yeah, because you pissed me off. So when everyone's like, why would you block me? I take it very offensively. That hurts my soul. I'm like, piss off. I block my daughter and my people. I block my brother, my mum, my dad, everyone. I block anyone that pisses me off. Get over it. No one is special. Everyone's going to get blocked. It's hard to trust my own intuition. No, you're listening to your ego. You're not listening. Your intuition told you to block this person. Your ego is going, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done it. Did you do the right thing? I would say yes. This person's coming out a bit narcissistic, egotistical, and a bit cutthroat and stoic and cold. You should have blocked this person ages ago. From what I can see, because the Chariot is like, hurry up. Block him already. Why are you taking your sweet time? Stop going back and forth in your head. Yeah, you've done the right thing. Our solo, get over here. Hope that helps you, sweetie. Of course you did the right thing. Duh. Your intuition is not the problem. It was your ego. That's the problem. Your ego is going, oh my God, but that was my tappage. Who am I going to sleep with now? That was the one. I've got no one on my list. You done the right thing, babes. Get a rabbit. Our solo. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for our solo. What does our solo need to know? Jason, come forth and prosper. Okay. Our solo. Our solo, if you're asleep, oh God. I'm still trying to download 3 lives, okay, that I did on TikTok. There is technical difficulties going on here with TikTok and it's pissing me off. So every time I hit that download button on the 3 lives that I've done here, it's like stopping at 75%. It's very annoying. Oh, solo, get over here. TikTok might be filtering out your comment. I do apologize. I'll do a general reading for you, our solo, until I can see your question, Jason. Here we go. All right. So, Jason, our solo. The first thing that I can feel as I'm connecting to you is there's something about the need for balance and equilibrium. There's something about you needing to fill up your own cup. There's something about you needing to feel whole. There is wholeness in your energy, our solo, but I feel like this is a time to reflect. There are tests coming your way. There's a need for self-respect. I don't know if you're going to be taking classes, education, or learning something brand new. I feel like the path is being cleared for you to have new beginnings and to like achieve a whole bunch of goals. I see success, honor, good health, energy, or you need to fix your health to some degree, have a physical outlet, victory and success. If you feel trapped or solo, tied up to some degree or tied down, it's time for you to distance yourself from people that is inconvenient for your energy. There's something about reorganization in life energy, love energy, work energy, but there's something about the need to separate our solo. You might have to separate from family members, colleagues, co-workers, energy vampires, anything that you deem as negative or toxic. Self-respect is what's needed here, and balance. Our solo. And guys, loved ones, this is for our solo. What does our solo need to know, please? In love and light, our solo. I'm not going to be on here for long, guys, because I do have a client at some point, so I've got to keep an eye out for the time. This is a paid private client. Our solo. I hope you're here, Jason. I really hope you're here, because I can't go back once the reading is done. My list is closed, and the reason why my list is closed is because I cannot be on here for too long, because I have clients and I am still trying to do free readings as well as gifted readings. So our solo, cleanse, clear and release. Pave over the remember when I said wholeness? Pave over the cracks of the broken heart or disappointment when people are trying to upset you. Remember, there's a clean slate for you. Get rid of the energy of feeling trapped or disconnected. There's something about reorganizing your energy. There's something about reflection and like trying to balance out some sort of conflict in your energy or solo. I am seeing that if you're feeling emotionally drained, this is probably why you need to do some self-reflection and disconnect. So the Five of Cups always represents loss, grief, abandoned, unloved, feeling lonely in a room filled with people, in a room. This is why I say, guys, you do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. Do not need to pay for anything. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to like, share or subscribe, because I always get abused at the end of my live. I sent you this. I can't see it. The comments are going up really, really fast, and I don't want to piss or upset anyone. That's why I say, do not gift me. Do not tap the screen. Do not like. Do not share. Do not subscribe. Just copy and paste your question, and when my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. And if you're not happy with your membership or subscription, don't be any of those things, and I'll still read for you anyway. Our solo. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Say what you mean and mean what you say. This is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy. You might be going back and forth about something, our solo, because this represents conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry, going back and forth, crossroads, to stay or not to stay. But this also represents our solo, that there's going to be an opportunity for travel in and around your energy. I've got two females around you, so I don't know what's going on in the love life. This could be people people that could be lovers or friends, people that you could be collaborating with or partnering up with are solo. But there is some clarity and emotional fulfillment around friendship or a female energy companion around you. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I am seeing money in your energy as well, are solo. So what you put out, you're going to get back in. So this is balance, give and take, generosity. If you put time, money, love, and energy into something, the universe is going to give it back to you. So for me, the universe is going to give you what you're asking for. You're supposed to have your own business or be your own boss. So the Three of Wands talks about teamwork, expansion, collaboration, and travel. And it's a business owner. So if these people ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point. You need to let something go. Are solo. Worries, fears, stresses. There is going to be an ending to this pain or an ending to some anxiety or stress. And there will be a new beginning, because the Ten of Swords is always an ending to the new beginning. And look at the new beginning. Best card in the deck, are solo. Oh my God. So from the painful endings, from the sadness, maybe worrying about stability, financial gain, it's all up in your energy, is coming. So this is material happiness, joyous outcome, success. It represents victory. It represents blessings. And then I've got the Two of Coins anchoring your reading and the Six of Coins. So you might be juggling 2 jobs. You might be juggling studying and a job. But once again, this is about finding equilibrium and balance. You're going to see 222 everywhere you go, are solo. 222 could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the second of a month, where things will start to shift and change in your favor. Your guided message is surrender to the divine. Surrender, release, and let go, and let the chips fall where they may. You're going to see not only 222, but you're also now going to see 44 and 1111. So pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. That's how the universe connects to you. And then you've got the meditation card. And what does it say here? It says the core to feeling good is connecting to source energy. Connect, rebalance, I said balance, right? And revive. Set aside time to sit in the energy, be under the influence of source, and see how you feel about what you talk about. So realign, get out of negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, words that no longer serve you. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. Universe is trying to talk to you, right? Star signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Right, who paid for that reading? I'm so sorry that you sent 200. Please, guys, you don't have to do that again. Just copy and paste your question. If you're not happy with me, you're not happy with don't pay for anything. Just copy and paste your question. I had a terrible stint with love. What can you tell me about Dan? Was that you? D. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Why are we talking about him? He no good for you. He gives you anxiety. He doesn't allow you to sleep. You overanalyze and overthink things. There is conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalries, other people getting involved in your relationship, in your connection. He is stubborn and slow to movement, money orientated, greedy. And also I feel like not everything is as it seems around Dan. He might have painted this perfect picture of himself, but underneath this perfect picture is somebody who's probably got another woman. You've been praying and wishing for abundance. You should have cut him out a long time ago. You've got so many options around love, but how are you going to have options around love when you're too busy stuck on this person? This person is a hell to the no-no. No. Slow to movement, stubborn, stuck. And there's a lot of things that this person that you don't know nothing about this person. You think you do, but there is a hill, the moon, distortion. When the moon shines its light, you can only see certain things, but other things you can't see. So he's only going to show you what he wants you to see. This is a very good manipulator. I don't like it, but it's free will. Can't tell you what to do. I don't like this person around you for you, but I can't tell you what to do. It's your life. Do what you got to do. Tiger. Hope that helps you. Basically, in a nutshell, get rid of him. He doesn't belong to you. And there might be another woman. Just saying. Tiger, get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Tiger. What does Tiger need to know, please? In love and light. I am not going to be on here for long, guys, because I have a client that I have to read, so I've got to keep an eye out for the time. Copy and paste your question. Like I always say, you do not need to follow me. Do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you and my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. If you are a member or a subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. If you would like a private reading, paid private reading with me, email me. My email address is on the main page of my my TikTok. I go live on my Instagram as well, and there's usually like 20 people in there, not like 85 or 100. So it's very intimate on Instagram. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. I will be going live on there tomorrow. There's only 20 people on there. It's never like 100. It's very quiet, very intimate, and I'm on there for 2 hours only. And I do free readings as well as gifted readings as well. All right, Tiger. I'm going to tell you what I pick up on first, Tiger. I hope you're here. Tiger Lily, I'm gonna tell you what I feel when I connect to you. Just trying to see if I can see your name. If you're not happy with your membership or your subscription, guys, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway, okay? Tiger Lily. Record it if you can. Screen record it, voice record it. You need to trust and believe that everything is going to go in your favor. You need to feel more joy in what you're doing. Joy, comfort, pleasure in life. It's not all like intense bullshit and bad and everything never goes in my way. It's because you manifested it not going your way because you're calling negative energy towards you. When you say I'm lonely, when you say I have nothing, when you say I am this, I am that, you are just calling these energies to you. Tiger Lily. There's something about, I got Mercury in your energy, and Mercury represents communication. So there's something about you needing to talk about it. You need to speak the words, think the thoughts, and say it out loud. It feels like you're very smart, intuitive, but I also feel like you'll need to take control the narrative. Stop letting people feed your energy and make them feel that they're in control. It's your bloody life. Yeah? Live it well. No one should, no mummy, no daddy is supposed to control your energy. You are in control of what comes in, what goes out, what you do or not to do. Tiger Lily. Open your heart to love energy. The time is ripe for seeking new opportunities. I've got Sagittarius around you. You need to call your soul back to you, sweetheart. Because what we do is every place that we go, we leave imprints, Tiger Lily, of our souls. You got to call your soul back to you. Because our soul is always going everywhere. You go shopping, you go to school run, you go to work, and your piece of you is left there. Call your energy back to you. I also see a divine masculine around you. So there could be a lover or a friend coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I also feel like you need to get rid of any toxic thoughts, Tiger Lily. Toxic thoughts, words, situations, or people, drama, argumentative energy. Ain't nobody got time for this. It's time for you to discover what you're supposed to be doing here in the physical world. If you know what you're supposed to be doing in the physical world and what you're doing is something that you love to do, then you need to reevaluate friendships, relationship, lovers, where you live. These are the other things that you need to focus on. All right, here we go. Tiger Lily. Hope that you're here. Angels, guides, loved ones, and record it, Tiger Lily, if you're able to record it. I will try and post this up on my YouTube channel, but I am having technical difficulties downloading 3 of my lives. Anytime I go live on Instagram, the live is downloaded after 3 minutes. It's so good over there. All right, here we go. Tiger Lily. Get out of your ego. Get out of your head. This talks about challenges, conflicts, rivalry, sports play, people trying to test your patience. It's like mental anguish. The universe is telling you that you need to fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game, Tiger Lily. Don't change who you are to please somebody else. Yes, there are going to be people in your life that are going to test your patience. But what do you think we come into the physical world for? As somebody who died and came back from my open heart surgery for the 4th time, 9 hours long, and then I died and came back. We ain't meant to be here forever, guys. We're all going to piss off where we came from. We're going to go back to where we came from. Every single one of us, no matter what religious denomination you follow, we're all going back to heaven where we came from. We're here to learn, to grow, and to evolve. Remember, you're not a physical body with a soul. You are a soul having a human experience. This is why we're born and then we die. Duh, cycle of life. You need to get out of your own way, Tiger Lily, and you need to stop self-sacrificing your happiness to please everyone else. You need to start looking at your situation from another perspective and another point of view. Enough is enough, Tiger Lily. Get rid of all the bullshit that doesn't need to be in your energy field. Do you understand what I am saying? I am seeing that you do need to find balance and equilibrium. You might be going back and forth about something, Tiger Lily. To stay or not to stay, to say or not to say, to go or not to go. That is the question. So when you're going back and forth, juggling, multitasking and weighing up options, it's like you're going to feel out of whack. So you need to find balance here, steady. You're going back and forth. This also represents, Tiger Lily, that you might be juggling 2 jobs, or later on you might be juggling a job and education. I am seeing as I'm connecting into you. Look at that. Ace of Swords. This is the hand of God saying, here's the sword, sweetie. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Mental clarity, new challenges and new opportunities are coming your way. Even a new job if you wanted one. You're supposed to actually have your own business. I'll just plant that seed in your head and then you figure it out. So this represents mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do, and you displaying all your goods and making money from it. You got to work on the things that you love for yourself. I am seeing, as well as I can, look at that. 6 of Cups talks about unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way, Tiger Lily. This is also a soulmate card. So if you're single, I've got a soulmate coming in. If you're in a relationship, it's a leveling up of a current relationship and more love and more intimacy. I am seeing money, pay rise, promotion and an investment, a younger masculine around you. This could be somebody that you could be collaborating with, partnering up with, Tiger Lily. This could be somebody that, you know, you could have a friendship with. And if this person isn't here yet, this person's coming in. And again, you could meet them around work or around study. I'm seeing emotional fulfillment and emotional contentment in your life. The love and support that you felt has eluded you, Tiger Lily. Where are you? I'm still trying to see your comment. I can't see it yet. The love and support that you felt has eluded you is in your matrix. And you got shitloads of money coming your way. So the 9 of Coins always represents solo energy, solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain and prosperity. So the last card is fabulous. Money and means coming into your energy and anchoring your reading, the 3 of Coins. So more money, collaboration. Look at all your money cards. Look at all your money cards. Look at all your coin cards. This is coins. It's all coins. So you've got money, structure, stability, financial gain, and prosperity heading your way. This is something that you have consciously or unconsciously manifested into your matrix. Tiger Lily. I really hope you heard that. Make sure you work through your fears. That's one of your guided messages. You're going into that divine feminine energy. Pay attention to number 11. It says yin, nurture, female. And then you've got be kind, Tiger Lily. It says, be kind to yourself, nurture your well-being, remove any feelings of guilt. These only have negative reactions on your body. Smile at the lady in the street. Hold door open for a stranger. Show kindness to others, but also yourself. Be the love that you want to see, Tiger Lily. I really hope you heard that. I really hope that you're here. And I really hope that helps you on some. I'm going to do my best to post this up on YouTube, but I'm having technical difficulties at the minute trying to, hold on, download. What am I doing? Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still got to do another one. Oh my God! Sorry, I read your cards already, Tiger Lily. Look, you've also got Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, I don't know what was going on there. Ace of Wands talks about creative projects, new beginnings, new opportunities, getting out of your head and getting out of your ego. That's not going to serve you in any sort of way. I don't know what just happened here. I did pull out your cards, didn't I? The Chariot talks about movement, a new car, a new vehicle, finding balance and equilibrium. Stop looking back at all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. So Tiger Lily, I really hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light, sweetheart. Love and light to you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini in your reading. All right, Tina. I've got Tina and Lorraine left on my list. Give me 1 second. Rani, is Ricardo the one for me, or should I walk away? Honey, when you know, you know. If you're questioning whether you should walk away from someone, then that's not your person. The soul knows, and the eyes is the gateway to the soul. The moment you say to me, should I walk away? That already tells me that this is not your person. Because when you know, you know. Do I think you should walk away? Yes. This person's coming out as blunt, stoic, cold, icy, and cutthroat. Do I think that this person was supposed to come into your life for a reason? Yes. You were supposed to learn about healthy boundaries, compassion, love, kindness, and learn when somebody's not meant for you. I don't know if there's third-party situations where there's other people getting involved in your relationship, but do I think that you should walk away from this person? I sure do. I don't like the energy around it. Is my true love of my life coming in this summer? Jennifer. And guys, loved ones. Tina, you're going to be next. Is your true love coming in this summer, Jennifer? It could come in the next 2 months, yeah? Yeah, it doesn't have to be summer. You specifically gave yourself a deadline, but I feel like this person could come in a little bit before or maybe in a little bit after. It doesn't say summer. It says it could become before or it could come in later. And you could meet this person around work, study, or education, depending on what it is that you're doing, Jennifer. But I feel like you definitely have a love coming in for sure. Tina. Angel guys, loved ones of Tina. Tina, are you hearing any ringing sounds in your ear? Do you get ringing sounds in your ear? If you don't, you're gonna. And the ringing sounds is usually the angels and guides and loved ones trying to call and talk to you. All right. Will I meet my future husband at a church function? When? You have to be okay. You have to be okay on your own. I've got Taurus energy attached to you, and I've got Pisces energy around you. You have to learn to be okay and stand in the now alone. And when you stand in the now alone, what will happen is you're going to end up calling onto you what you're asking for. But you have to be okay solo, by yourself. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to your energy, I got Taurus. So now's the time to focus on like finances and practicality. Focus on finances. There's something about you wanting to move on when it comes to connections and relationship, but the energy just feels a little bit stagnant. There's something about social networking in order to find your person, I guess. But there is a higher purpose to you. Make good decisions is what I'm hearing. You need to focus on yourself. There's something about you needing to focus on the individual, on your own. I am seeing number 7 around you. So 7 days, weeks, months, or the 7th of a month where you could meet somebody, a partnership, a best friend, a marriage, a higher form of commitment, balance and justice. But I am seeing for now, you've got to focus on yourself. I will answer that question in a second. But right now, it's about you and focusing on self. There's also something about divine guidance with you. Tina. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Tina. Will Tina meet her person in church? And if so, when? Angels, guides, loved ones, for Tina. I've got Tina and Lizette left on my list. I'm not going to be on here for long, guys, because I do have a client that I have to read. You have consciously, unconsciously manifested a soulmate. But because you're so palpable and you want it very much so, you might have manifested 2 people in your energy field. Anchoring this question as well, you've got the Ace of Wands, which talks about love, passion, creative projects, inspirational energy coming your way. But somehow I got a yes. But you've not only just manifested one, you've manifested more than one. Look at this. Piss off. You've manifested more than one. I've got 2 kings here. Watch what you're doing. Watch what you're doing. 5 days, weeks, months, 5th of the month. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, the 5th of a month. Could you meet somebody in church? Sure. Yes, you can. Sure. Could you meet 2 people in church? Yes, you can. Sure. Neri. You're saying to me, answer your question. My love, I'm just gonna let you know this. There are 68 people in here, and I'm doing my very best to try and get to as many people as possible. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. My guides will highlight who needs the reading, and obviously a lot of people need the reading, but I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I'm on here doing free readings as well as gifted readings. I'm not trying to ignore you. And everybody wants me to answer them. And I'm just trying my best. Oh, well, you did. You're trying your best to manifest a king. I don't know what the hell you did. But you did something so potent that you ended up manifesting 2 kings. Stop worrying about love. Worrying about love. And am I going to ever have someone? And am I going to be alone? And when? It's like when you question the universe and you go, when, where, how, when is this going to happen? All you're doing is pushing the energy further out into the ether because you're not surrendering to the divine. Well, I think you asked me about love a lot. That's just sending it away further. Let it happen. I've been single for 14 years. 14 years. When it happens, it happens. When it happens, it happens. That's how I see it. You are manifesting it, but be careful of your emotions because you might pull it back in. So when you send out the energy and manifestation of trying to manifest the king, and then you're asking yourself, why isn't he here yet? Where am I going to meet him? When, where, or how? It means you're just not aligned to it because you're wondering where he is. He's in your orbit, but he's not there just yet. So you might see him in 5 months. So the 5 of Cups is feeling sadness, alone and lonely. This is going to create imprisonment. I know it will happen. I'm not patient. That's the thing though. Wanting it so much pushes it away. Love is effortless. It's it's the flow. It's a flow of love. Love is not nails to a chalkboard. Love is not in a rush. That is not love. Love is flow. It's a flow state. So if you're like nails to a chalkboard energy and then you're manifesting these two kings, it's like, what kings are you manifesting into your orbit? Watch it. Get out of your head. You prayed and wished for something, but what happened if these wishes and prayers and manifestation comes with anxiety and self-imprisonment and restriction to the kings that you're trying to manifest into your orbit? Watch what you're doing. Two masculines around you. Like I said earlier in the last question, you wanted masculine energy. You're manifesting a king. Okay. You manifested two people into your matrix. So the way I'm seeing it is, yes, you can have what you're asking for and you will have what you're asking for. But in between all of this stuff that you're asking for, there's also an issue. There's no patience. Yeah. Do you really want God to rush your soulmate? Do you really, like, in creating the perfect soulmate specifically for you, do you want it to be rushed? 14 years. And I said to God, make him perfect. Make him perfect for me. Because if he ain't perfect for me, I don't want him. Don't send him my way. I want the person that I'm going to be in a long-term relationship with to match my frequency. Conflict of the mind. Conflict of the mind. So if you know he's working on him, patience. Why are you not patient then? Patience is a virtue. There's a lot of conflict of the mind. Swords represents the mind and the intellect in the tarot world. Look at that. Ace of Cups, new love, romance, the hand of God giving you love. Why are you pushing it away? The no patience part of your energy field is pushing it further away. It will be there, but you're just pushing it further. Wait. Don't ask about love. Let love come in the next time. Ask me about something else next time. You need to find balance and equilibrium. Patience. Google the temperance card. Google it. Temperance. Google it. The first thing that will pop up. What does the temperance card mean? Patience. Exactly the thing that you said you don't have. Patience, balance, harmony. You're going to have a karmic relationship coming your way. You might even get married to one of these guys. Look how many things that God is trying to give you. Money, security, and love. Security, something stable and long-lasting. This is God's hand coming out of the cloud, giving you your gifts. You want it sooner rather than later? Get out of the way. Look at that. Radiance. It says find joy, light, and beauty and right in the now, right? A fiery climax approaches, and then you've got embrace change. Be brave. Opportunities are coming your way. Don't be afraid of change. Believe in the divine. They have a greater plan. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of your past and say, I am ready. It's so simple. When you manifest or communicate with God, angels, and the divine, it's not nails to a chalkboard. It's effortless. It's easy. It's light. You don't need to work so hard. It's light. It's easy. Only you co-create problems. Is Melvin cheating on Monica? I don't like questions like these. I'm going to warn you now. Whatever answer, if the answer just happens to be yes, you're welcome, honey. If the answer happens to be yes, don't you dare go up to Melvin and go, I know you're cheating on me because a tarot reader has told me. If I say yes, go and be an inspector. Go get your fucking magnifying glasses, your inspector gadget coat and hat, and fucking spy and get evidence before you start accusing people of cheating on you. Because I had people do that in the past. And I'm like, don't come to me and ask me a question and I give you the answer. Then you go, Anna told me you're fucking cheating on me. Because it might not be what it seems. So somebody asked me, does this person love me? And I go, I feel like they care about you, but not everything is as it seems. And then they go and tell that person. And then that person comes up to me and goes, what do you mean there's a hidden element about me? And I'm like, fuck this. You need to investigate. So if I'm going to give you the answer to this question, don't you dare go up to that person and go, I know you're cheating on me because a tarot reader told me. Are you mad? Get the answer and then be like, all right, let's see what's going on here. And then go and spy like a bad bitch. Get some evidence. Look, you motherfucker, I've got you on camera. I've got fucking photos of you, you cunt. That's evidence. Don't just fucking accuse people, okay? All right, here we go. Fuck. I got a yes, damn it. Fuck's sake. I got a yes. This person could be... I'm having dreams and I won't do that. Good. So if you're having dreams, you are able to pick up on energy frequencies through your dreams. So you are the dream unlocker. So when I get information, I have visions and dreams, and then it comes to pass. So if your dreams are telling you that something doesn't feel right, I got a yes, and it could be somebody from the past. So your person could be cheating with somebody from the past. I don't think it's somebody new. I think it could be somebody from the past. So I've got a yes, honey. I'm so sorry, but please go and investigate. Don't just be like, I know you're cheating on me because Anna told me. He's going to be like, who the fuck is Anna? Who the hell is that? Abby, will I relocate abroad this year? Angels, guides, loved ones. Abby. I got a yes, babes. Yes. If you're not happy where you are, you're feeling like unfulfilled, you're feeling irritated about where you are, I say yes. It could be on the 4th of a month, in 4 months' time, in 4 weeks, but they're showing me number 4. And then there's emotional fulfillment, and there's happy family, and the love and support over there. I like the energy, yes. Lorraine, you're the last one on my list. Angels, guides, loved ones. What time is it? I've got a client soon. All right, here we go. Lorraine, I'm going to do a general reading for you. General. Okay, honey, I got you. Lorraine. The first thing I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you is number 6. Days, weeks, months, the 6th of a month. Where things are going to shift and change in your favor. There's something about you being in your karmic energy. So you're in your karmic energy. Yeah? There's some sort of karmic energy attached to you. I've got Taurus. I've got Leo in your energy as well. There's something about longing. There's a reunion. There's something about the conversation. There's something about you building up self-esteem. Anything that you deem as negative, sad, or bad, you're basically paying off karmic debts. So you might have hurt somebody in a past life. And in this lifetime, you might feel like, oh my God, why did that person hurt me? Balancing out your karma. And then you might be like, why do I get money and then I lose money? Balancing out karma, paying off karmic debts. The cycle is going to continue to repeat itself, Lorraine, if you don't learn the fucking lesson, sweetie. So lesson is letting go, forgiveness, moving past it, moving on. Because I keep feeling like in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month, things are going to shift and change in your favor. I've got work, take care of your health, have a healthy diet, go to the gym, have a physical outlet. It's like master your craft. I feel like you're guided and protected. And I also feel like you need to journal or write things down. There is an opening for you. It's like the universe is going to make an opening for you to start like for a change. Lorraine, a change is a coming, honey. And you don't want to repeat a cycle. Now, people always say to me, why does this keep happening to me, Anna? And I go, because you're not learning the bloody lesson. So when the universe can give you the lesson. So let's just say, for example, you keep picking the same sort of relationship and they have similarities to the last one. It might be a different face, but the experience is going to be the fucking same. So learn the lesson so you can move on and you don't have to experience it again and again and again. Lorraine, here we go. What does Lorraine need to know? Look, again and again and again, experiencing the same bullshit. Worst card in the deck. There are 78 cards in the deck. It's the worst one. Why is it? It's worse than the devil card. Because somebody is choosing to hurt you. This could be past deception, lies, betrayal, recent past. But this talks about deceit, lies, betrayal. It feels like, Lorraine, people, someone, a person took and stole from you so much shit, time, love, and energy. And you don't know what the fuck happened here. And it just feels like, don't give them an opening. Make sure that you protect your energy. Energy vampires come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Yeah? So make sure you protect your energy, Lorraine. Okay? And I am talking to the Lorraine that has gifted me. I'm talking to the Lorraine, sorry, that has gifted me the meteor shower. Just so you know, because I'm seeing a whole bunch of Lorraines in here. So Lorraine, you got to focus on your money, your security, and your prosperity. Focus on you, because this represents money, self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures. Do not be in a connection that doesn't feel right. You will know straight away when something isn't right. There will be a red flag. If you choose to go forward in a connection and there's a red flag, that means it's your fault and you need to learn something from the lesson. You prayed and wished and asked the universe for something, and guess what? The universe has heard your call, because the star card represents a renewed sense of hope, clarity, and a miracle coming your way. It represents wish fulfillment. I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. He could be a lover or a friend. You could meet him around work, or you could meet him around study. I've got victory, success, and recognition is yours. Being the boss, being awarded for all the good things that you have done in your life. And again, this is 6 of wands. And I did say to you 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month. Are you the Lorraine that gifted me the meteor shower? Because I've got a whole bunch of Lorraines in here. Did you gift me the meteor shower, Lorraine? I thought so. You. Balance, harmony, moderation. This is the energy here. There is going to be things that are going to shift and change in your favor, Lorraine, in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month. I'm seeing that you need to be around people that love and support you, people that lift up your energy. I'm seeing, as I'm connecting to you, be around cheerleaders. There's also a social event around you, a party. There's going to be a lot of like-minded people is what I'm seeing. I've got love in your energy as well. So the 2 of Cups talks about love, marriage, proposal, a higher form of commitment, a soulmate. So I will say this to you, Lorraine. If you're not in a relationship, there's a soulmate coming in. If you're currently in a relationship, a leveling up of a relationship, more intimacy. I don't know if there's going to be children or grandchildren, depending on your age. But the Page of Wands represents good news, a message, or an offer. You've got to release any heavy burdens that no longer serve you. You might be holding on to people's heavy burdens as well as your own. And the universe is asking you to lighten up your load. And honey, my list is closed. I've got a client soon. I'm not on here for long. I'll be on Instagram tomorrow. Look at this, Lorraine. Scratch card lottery ticket, honey. This is a millionaire's card, yeah? The last time, I can't say the name of the person, but I did post it up as a review and a testimony. Guys, I love and appreciate you. You really don't need to do that. So, this is my rich card. I don't care what other tarot readers say. Yes, it represents stability, structure, a solid foundation, financial gain. But for me, this is legacy, inheritance, retirement, prosperity at its highest. You never know your luck. It could be a pay rise. It could be a promotion. It could be a well-paid job. You could invest in something that's going to make so much money. Or you might get a scratch card or a lottery ticket and then bam. The last time I told somebody to get a lottery ticket and I saw this card in their reading, they told me that they're not millionaire, they're multi-millionaire. And they were like, I knew it, Anna. I knew what you're saying was true. And look what happens. When you align to it, it happens sooner rather than later. Anchoring your reading is a younger masculine. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point, Lorraine. He could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. So I've got the card of reflection here. It says memories, observation, and it says contemplation, reflection, going inwards, right? Show the world the real you. And then I've got the Be Brave card. It says, be brave, be courageous, stand up for what you believe in, ask the universe to move you forward without fear. You deserve to be happy and safe in all that you do. Be brave, Lorraine. So again, you've got so much good stuff here, so much. I need you to make sure that you're aligning to it. Believe what I say and it will come in sooner rather than later. Okay, only you could create a delay to your blessings, blocking the blessings. Things could shift and change for you between 6 and 10. Now they're giving me number 10. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, the 10th of a month, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, the 10th of a month. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, and Sag in your energy. So Lorraine, I hope that helps you in some way. Right, I'm going to be on here for another 15 minutes and then I'm out. I'm going to do readings now for everybody in the room, as many people as I can, and then I'm out because I have got a client. I am going to be back here tomorrow, on Instagram. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. This is my legitimate account. I have over 100,000 followers. And I only follow 28 people. That's how you know it's my legitimate account. I will never reach out to you, message you anywhere on any social media platforms. If somebody with my face is messaging you, that is not me. That is a scammer. You have been warned. If you want a private paid reading, email me. My email address is on TikTok, YouTube, and on Instagram. I'll be on Instagram tomorrow. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok, and there's only like 20 people on there, not 70, not 100, not 85. There's always like 20 people on there, so it's very intimate, and I do free readings for about 2 hours. And if you want a paid reading, yes, of course you can do that as well. Sorry I didn't answer you earlier, Neri. I'm not trying to ignore you when you was like, answer my question. I do apologize. I didn't mean to offend you. But there is a whole bunch of people in here and there's only one of me. Will you get pregnant this year? You're going to have a boy. Shall I divorce my husband and move to the Netherlands? It seems to me like you already know the answer to this question, Astrid. It seems like you already know that you've made plans already without your husband, sweetheart. I feel like you don't have any more karma with your husband. You have to make the decision by yourself. If you're feeling left out in the cold and you're not happy anymore and you're staying in a relationship that makes you miserable or unhappy, I would say to you, what are you doing there? There's a lot of things that you need to take care of that you haven't taken care of. Once you get out of the lack mindset and you cut out the things that you need to cut out, because right now you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then yes, the possibilities are endless. I can't tell you what to do though. I will never tell you to leave your husband, but it seems to me like you should have probably left a while ago. It looks to me like you should have probably left your husband a while ago. I'm doing followers and people who don't follow me all at the same time. I'm going to be on here for another, because I've got a client, guys, sorry. Paid readings, private clients, 12 minutes. Chantel. Will me and Dan be in a relationship? No. Dan is going to want you for sexual pleasures only. I don't think it's going to be a deep relationship. And I also feel like Dan is very charming and probably can charm the pants off of you. He's coming out as the magician. Magicians are very, you know, they're very charming. Lucia. Will I win? You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen, like, share, or subscribe. The reason why I say this is because I don't want to be abused after my live. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you like my guides just highlighted your name, I will read for you. Will I win the court case with my ex about my children. Yes. Stop worrying about it. You going back and forth about it is creating a delay to your wish fulfillment. The star card is wish fulfillment. This is equal balance of give and take. Stop analyzing it. Stop stressing out about it. I get it. It's the kids. I'm a mum too, so I get it. But you stressing out about it is not going to do anything. It's not going to help you in any sort of way. Jacqueline, will I get the job at Robert, Alan, or Saria? Angels, guides, loved ones. Jacqueline. 1 or 2. Will you get the job? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? I got 1. Robert. Robert Allen. That seems like a good fit. I feel like somebody over there might like your energy, might find you attractive on some level. I say yes. You need to relax and release. Stop worrying about it. You're going to create problems. Stop worrying about it. You're going to create problems. Carla, will Kiki reach out soon? Carla, will Kiki reach out soon? Will Kiki reach out soon? Will Kiki reach out soon? Yes. This person's juggling a lot in their personal lives. That's why they haven't reached out yet. I don't know if there's a pregnancy around this person or someone dealing with the mother energy. But I do feel like this relationship will be abundant. This person will reach out. But Kiki's dealing with a lot of stuff at the minute. So you've got to be patient. Kristen, will BJ and I be together? Will BJ and you be together? I don't think so, sweetheart. You need to have boundaries around this person. There's something about this person where there's a lot of conflict in their personal lives. It feels like if you did get into a relationship with this person, you're going to be doing all the work on this relationship to make it work. And this person is not going to be doing much. Helena, did Peter acted deliberately against me the whole time we were in contact? Did Peter acted deliberately? No. You need to walk away from this person. They don't need to be in your energy. Time to move on, close the chapter, close the cycle. Travel and relocation, a holiday move is yours. The question, the energy between you and Peter, this was a lesson. Yeah, this person wasn't meant to be in your life forever. What did you learn from it? Healthy boundaries, maybe. Will Charles reach out, Julie, or make a move? I feel an intense pull and believe he does also. Will Charles reach out and make a move? Yes, I do feel like this person will reach out and make a move. But I don't think that this is the only person in your energy, Julie. I think you've got a younger masculine and the older masculine here. But yes is the answer to your question. I also feel like Charles could be a little bit immature and money orientated and slow to movement. Possibly tell you everything that you want to hear. But, you know, it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't feel that stabilizing for some reason. I can never tell anybody what to do because it's your life. You have free will. To do, not to do, to stay or not to stay, to go or not to go, it's up to you. I can just give you an energy check-in. Liliana, any messages for you? Everything you put out is coming back to you. Money, time, love, and energy. The equal balance of give and take. You've got some sort of new beginning anchoring your reading, and this new beginning feels emotionally fulfilling. It also represents the birthing of a child, new opportunities coming your way. You need to look through the current situation. So if you're looking for a smoky, foggy glass energy, you need to start looking with your third eye and not with the eyes. The ego eyes. These are the ego eyes. Third eye is intuition eye. Alicia, does my ex Nick still want to be with you? Does Nick still want to be with you? Does Nick still want to be with you? Yes, but he hasn't changed. His heart is still closed and he will still be able to cut you off. He's stoic, he's cold, he's icy, and he's cutthroat. You need to think about moving forward here. Balance, harmony, moderation, travel. I don't think you're listening to your intuition. High Priestess is psychic. You're listening to your ego, and maybe you're listening to your vag. And you need to start listening to your heart and stop listening to your ego. Sonia, is Richard my person? Will we be together romantically? Is Richard Sonia's person? No. You have a new love coming in. It ain't Richard. Ricardo, stay away from him. There's something toxic about him that you don't know about. Underneath the surface of things, there could be addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, sexual lust, codependent, obsession. I don't like it. Moving on. Aisha, energy of Joel towards me, please, and what the future holds between us. Energy between you and Joel. Have you asked me about this person before? This person is sexually orientated and will want you for sexual purposes only. Look at the placements of the cards. You want something stable with this person who's a knight, not a king. And this person is going to just use and abuse you and walk away, whether you're in a relationship or not. You want some sort of new beginning for it with you and him. Well, it's not going to happen. This is not your person. You want expansion. No, my reading is closed. Oh, God. Within. I've got a client. I've got to do a real quick reading for you then. No, do not gift me anymore, guys. My list is closed. I've got a client. I will read for you now quickly. You want expansion with Joel? It's not going to happen. If you're not following me, you can only ask me one question on every live. Sorry. I do free readings. Yes, I do. Only members and subscribers can ask me more than one question. If you don't follow me, you can ask me one question on every live. That's how I do it. All right. Let me do this really quickly. Within, guys, please, if you gift me now the meteor shower, I'm not going to read for you until, what day is it today? I don't even know what day it is today. Thursday. I won't read for you until Saturday. Please do not gift me anymore. My list is closed. I closed off the list. I've got a client that I have to get to, and I have to leave soon. I set my alarm clock, but now I've got to do a reading, guys. Sorry. Okay, within, I love you. I'm going to do it. All right. Is it a general? Is it something specific? List is closed. Do not gift me anymore. If you gift me now, you're not going to get a reading until Saturday. Angels, guys, loved ones, here we go. This is for... Sorry, guys. Here we go. All right, within. I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. General. All right, I know, honey. No, it's okay. It's okay. I did say that I'm not going to be on here for long because of my client. I've got Capricorn and Scorpio energy around you within. There's something about a transformation. There's something about commitment. There's something about movement. Make sure you're trusting your instincts is what I just heard. And you need to go with the flow. When I'm connecting to your energy, I'm going to be leaving soon, guys. I did say I've got a client that I have to get ready for. There is something about a steady flow with you. Flow, you need to be by the ocean, the lake, a river, by the water, or by the sea. This will cleanse and purify your energy and give some sort of renewal and growth. Psychic energy is going to blow wide open as well for you within. I'm seeing authentic. I'm seeing boss mode energy. I'm seeing badass energy, discipline, down to earth. You created this situation, so you have the power to change it. There's something about glowing up in your energy. So I don't know if you're changing your hair, or you're changing your style, or you're changing your wardrobe, or you're getting rid of certain things. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me. I don't want to get threatened at the end of my live. This is why I say you don't even have to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. You're changing you within. Of course you are, because you're called within. All right, here we go. So I've got Capricorn and Scorpio energy around you already without the tarot cards. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does within need to know? Please, in love and light. What does within need to know? All right, so the first cards that I'm looking at that I can see is, I don't know if you're picking up on other people's pain, other people's hurt, sorrow. If it's not you, you're picking up on everybody else's energy. No. If I've already answered a question for you guys, I will not answer another one. Because you have to be, the members and scribers can ask me as many questions as they like. But I will be back on Instagram tomorrow. I don't know within if you're picking up on pain, sorrow, sadness, but there is something that is going to shift and change in your favor. There is an ending to a situation that no longer serves you, which indicates, that there's going to be a new beginning. Pave over the cracks of the broken heart. I'm trying to protect me, yes. From who? What are you calling in? What do you feel that you need protection from? Whatever you're going to have, you have it already. You're stronger than you think you are. The strength card is self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, and having the courage to persevere and move forward. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. You have backup from Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Yeah? You don't need to do that much protecting of yourself because you've got angels and guides and loved ones that are watching over you. Listen to your intuition. The high priestess is the one who can see without seeing. Pay attention to your dreams, your visions and sign symbols, synchronicities. Make sure you're filling up your own cup. Make sure you are filling up your own cup. Filling up your own cup. You might be taking care of everybody else's shit. And I'm telling you now, you need to take a step back. It's time for you to take a step back from anything toxic thoughts, words, situations, people that no longer serve you. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Look, this is whatever you deem as negative or toxic is coming to an end. It might have been painful. Take a step back. Stop feeding the energy with your good vibrations because that bad vibration will seep into your energy field. Get your mojo back. Be confident, self-assured, protect your energy. Don't be around energy vampires and soul-sucking critters with the devil card, yeah? No need to have that in your energy. Unburden yourself with everybody else's bullshit. Who's got time for it? I'm getting too old for other people's shit. No time for it. Find power in your energy. I've got two masculines around you. This means good news, emotional fulfillment coming your way, romantic gestures. This represents a woman that thinks like a man, you. It means being empowered, finding your power, being strategic, making moves. I know, right? We're too old for this shit. Too old for this shit. I am seeing that when you have finally taken a step back from everybody else's fuckery, sorry for the language, when you've taken a step back from everyone else's bullshit, there you will find emotional fulfillment, contentment, and blessings. There is where you're going to find it. Things are going to shift and change for you in 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, the 10th of a month. What did I say earlier? Archangel Raphael. Find balance and harmony and moderation and start filling up your own cup. Peace, unity, serenity. That's one of your guided message. You're very close to achieving your goals. Self-doubt. It says, believe in the wonder of creation. Believe in the wonder of you. You are in control. You are powerful. You can achieve. You are worthy. Release any self-doubt and old beliefs to the universe. Focus only on the good thoughts. Get rid of self-doubt. It doesn't serve you in any sort of way. Go with the flow. Effortless. Effortless. It's time. It's time. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn in your reading. It's time. It is time. I have to go and get ready for my client. So I'll be back on Instagram tomorrow. I'm only on Instagram for 2 hours, and I will post up what time I'm going on live on TikTok and on Instagram. Instagram is 2 hours only. I take 2 hours out of my time to do free readings. I'm going to try and post this live up on my YouTube, but I'm having technical difficulties downloading 3 of my TikTok lives. When I go on Instagram, as soon as I finish my live, the live gets posted up 3 minutes later. Instagram is amazing like that. TikTok, you need to fix up and look sharp. Yeah, because you're doing a crap job about posting up lives. So I will be back on Instagram tomorrow. Later on, I'm going to post up what time I'm going on Instagram. If you're interested in going on there, and there's not going to be like 80 people on there. There's only like 20 people on Instagram, which is nice and quiet. So I can get to everybody, which is fabulous. And it's not as loud as here. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. If you would like to get a private reading from me, it's a paid private reading, email me. My email is on here, on Instagram and on TikTok. If you sent me a message and asked me a question, I will not answer it. I only do free readings on my lives and during my lives only. And I will say it again. You do not need to gift me. I am not one of those tarot readers that's like, if you don't gift me, you're not going to get a reading. If you don't follow me, you're not going to get a reading. I don't do that shit. I have a talent and I like to share it to the world. So you do not have to follow me. You do not have to like, share or subscribe. You do not have to gift me. You do not have to do anything. During my lives, copy and paste your question. And when I see your question even more, my guides will highlight your name and then I will read for you. Members and subscribers, yes, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. However, I have over 200 subscribers and over 200 members, and I have to try and hit as many people as possible. So I have to try and give as many chances as possible. I go live for my subscribers every Sunday without fail, and everyone else is blocked out. Only my subscribers. What do I do on a Sunday for my subscribers and superfans? I give you your lottery numbers associated to your birthday. I do Vedic astrology to tell you what's going on with the energy in the next week or so, what to watch out for so you can navigate. I talk about numerology, the number of your life path. I talk about the number of your door, like what energy is attached to the number of your door and how you can counteract it. I do everything on Sunday, loads of different things. So on Sunday for my subscribers, it has been requested that I tell you about what physical ailments affect each star sign. That's what I'm doing on Sunday, and only my subscribers and superfans are able to see that live. I will post it up on my YouTube channel if there's no technical difficulties. So again, guys, if you want a private reading, what readings do I do? 1 hour readings, 40-minute readings, soulmate readings, and all I ever need from you is your birthday, your star sign, your person's birthday and star sign. That's all the information I need, and I'm able to crack open the connection and the relationship, and it is mind-blowing. If you would like to have a birth chart reading, that's really accurate and really scary and amazing as well. I will say this though, a lot of people are not ready for birth chart readings. And the reason why people are not ready for the birth chart reading is simply because a birth chart reading, I did one for myself last year, and it said family members are going to get sick and you might lose a loved one, a few loved ones. What happened? My mum died 5 months ago. My dad died also in 2025. My grandmother died as well. It was so accurate. It said I was going to have a health problem, and I did, and how to navigate through those waters. It talked about a lover, and that happened. So I'm just letting you know that birth chart readings are very, very accurate and a little bit scary, not going to lie. So if you're not ready to find out about ailment, illness, pregnancies, marriages, separations, divorce, business problems, financial problems, losing, when it comes to, what is it? Real estate problems, then don't get a birth chart reading, because the birth chart reading is a 1 year looking. So from your birthday to your next birthday and what's going to happen within the months. That's the birth chart reading. I do the birth chart reading via email, and I do face-to-face readings, 1 hour and 40-minute readings like this, face-to-face. So if anyone is interested in that, email me and then read every word, please. Because people are like, how do I pay you? It's on there. What information do I need? It's on there. How do I connect to you and how do we do the reading? It's on there. What do you need in order for me to do the reading? It's on there. So read every word carefully, guys. I have thousands of reviews and testimonies, and I was able to put up a few on TikTok. I've got them on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, just to validate for you that I am legitimately what I am and who I say I am, and I ain't no fake. Just letting you know. All right, guys. So I will see you on Instagram tomorrow. Thank you to my moderators. I couldn't have done this without you. Again, if you're not happy with your membership, you're not happy with your subscription, don't be any of those things, and I'll still read for you anyway. God bless you. I love you, and I'll see you on Instagram tomorrow. Bye, guys.